All right, here we go. It is Barn Burner on a Wednesday, a snowy Wednesday, but not snowy yet.
Oh, it's coming.
Yeah.
What did you say, 20? What?
22.
Looks grossly
That's what I read
exaggerated.
on my phone right there.
22?
That's what AI is telling me.
I'm seeing about 5 centimeters this evening, 2 to 4 overnight, and then throughout the day tomorrow another 5.
Goodness gracious.
It's a lot of centimeters.
It's April.
It's mid-April.
Worst
The lake
month
is not
of the
empty.
year.
It's mid-April.
Happy 50th, Jason Weimer. You old prick.
I like Weems.
Good.
Was he jovial last night?
Oh, yeah. Bell of the ball.
Because sometimes those those even numbered birthdays, you could be a little. Dean didn't even show up for his birthday.
Yeah, Dean decided
No.
50 was nothing and nothing to get.
Nothing to celebrate. Nothing good about it.
Gruden was here.
I think
Yeah,
he stayed
celebrating.
home because he had a lot of promises from the person he lived with.
Right.
No, I don't think that. It's a little over a year
That
ago.
wasn't in the
Can't
card.
really remember
The
that.
birthday
but,
card. You open up the card and
So how was, as you call him, and again, you call him this, not me, not
me.
Ryan, no one else. You call him the big human. How's he taking to being 50 years old?
the big human, he looked good last night. He had a black tee with one of those pockets and right in the front. He looked real sharp.
I'm
Like,
not saying anything ever again about Jason Weimer in a
Yeah.
t-shirt.
especially when he's hung over.
Yeah, it'll be a little surly today, I bet.
I was going to show Kate. So I text yesterday. What did I say?
I'll do this. This show brought to you by Bet365. Hockey fans, check out Bet365's 3-goal early payout. When your team goes up by 3, you get paid. It's that simple. Download the app today. You must be 19 years of age or older. Please play responsibly. The super chats are ready to roll. What's this?
He needs the chicken.
Oh, do you need
He's
the
about to
chicken? You
drop
want it
his-
right? Okay, there you go. I should just leave that with you, to be quite honest. You Centers of Calgary will benefit any money that comes in with the super chat. We'll put it into the, you know how it goes. Then we'll talk about you on the air.
Yeah.
As we're here in the McLeod Law LLP studios. And I saw something today. Because, of course, longtime partners of ours, McLeod Law,
Mhm.
they are invested in what we do.
Yeah.
We are also, we care a great deal about what they do.
Mhm.
I saw on their social media, McLeod at McLeod Law LLP on the Twitter, the X. McLeod Law LLP advises on a mid-market cross-border technology acquisition.
Hey.
A mid.
I got an update from McLeod Law. It's a little more our wheelhouse. The mid-market.
A mid-market cross-border technology
tech,
acquisition. I don't know that we're involved, but it feels big.
I'm proud of him.
I bet to whoever's involved in the mid-market cross-border technology acquisition, damn happy they had McLeod Law on their side, you know?
We got RSVPs from McLeod Law for the draft on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Shane, Dan, Aiden, Khalid, Tori, and of course, Austin. A lot of hockey knowledge there, apparently.
Nice.
You're going to be ready to dominate.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably more our speed. But if you,
unless you know what a mid-market
if you're
cross-border technology
in the,
acquisition is.
you know, in the
when I was down there talking them
process.
through this last week.
Oh, you're helping them out?
Yeah, it was very cool.
We're trying to pump them up here.
Any ideas? I'm
I took
looking
a-
at doing a bit of a mid-market cross-border technology
Yeah,
acquisition.
fellas.
Probably use a little bit of
I'm more about the
Cloud Law. Cloud Dash Law. The Rebiggle.
Yeah, that's
Very
good
nice. Rebiggle shirt. So you're grabbing, okay, so we'll get back to it. The Jason Weimer birthday, and you needed the chicken.
Yep. So I text him. I said 50 question mark exclamation mark.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He wrote back. And I wrote back. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That was that.
How are the festivities?
Yeah. Drinks.
Sit around, eat food.
Kibitz. And
Yeah.
Good.
nachos and wings. And
Did he regale you with any stories?
the significant other had a video
Oh,
thingy.
Nice.
yeah.
Couldn't play it. Hour and a half.
Maybe
Of
she
well-wishing.
needs a mid-market technology acquisition.
She had some well wishing from some very hoity toity people like Ron McLean.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean couldn't play it?
It was too long.
Oh, it was too long.
Oh, I thought there was
Because we were in a
issues.
pub.
I see.
We were in Schooner's pub. And hour and a half.
Yeah. Well, you
The
know,
video was an hour and a half? Good
That's what I
Lord.
heard.
yeah, you probably got to trim that.
Some editing.
It's like a full movie.
Yeah.
That's a full barn, but we're gonna play that tomorrow.
There's
Day
no
off.
way he's that popular.
Day off tomorrow. We're just playing that video.
Fair enough. Good stuff.
Happy birthday, Weems.
Now, I believe we're going to have Jamie McLennan join us before too long.
Today?
It's a Wednesday.
Oh,
Did he,
This Wednesday. I am so.
Yeah,
I
you're
burned
right.
my lips off. My face is beat up. Things are. My
You look like
ankle.
shit. Their
Yeah,
lips
'cause
are
you're-
bleeding.
Because you're 50.
Yeah, and it's been horseshit.
Well, Weems.
Go full screen on rat.
Yeah, get.
If you're lucky, you too could
I should
be
send
sick
you.
for a month with a bleeding
I'll
lip
send you what I
and a sore
sent for
tooth.
my video clip to him. I'll send it to Jack.
Okay, well, I have one here because we ended the show yesterday and you were on your way to the hearing loss clinic.
That's
they
right.
did a hell of a job. Thank you, Whit. Took care of me. I can hear
Rhodesy.
again.
Now, before we get to it, what was because they went looking in there, right?
We went digging.
Because
Okay.
one you couldn't hear, the other one was fine. But
And
one
how did
was-
how'd everything work out?
Oh, good.
It was good
Oh, I can hear you loud.
Oh,
loud.
nice.
You can
Good.
turn my cans down. I can hear you.
Wow.
Okay. because I reached out
Mhm.
to just see how it went,
Mhm.
and I got a different story
Uh-oh.
that there actually was some stuff in there that they had to get
I might
had to
have
get out of there.
Some sort of
So this was the
privacy.
yeah, there's a bit of privacy, but I said it was fine.
It's for
So
the
this
show.
was this was the hearing loss yesterday, and so I don't know. A little bit. There was just a little bit of stuff.
Oh, the face.
Yeah. So I understand, having seen this, why you were having a hard time.
Yeah, I
And
have.
this is just one ear, you were saying. This is one? Okay. Well, hearingloss.ca, book in now.
I never know what's in there till
You
you
I
never
did a
know.
Google review.
Yeah.
Did you?
The best.
Yeah.
I love it.
Exclamation. That's what.
Yeah. You never know.
Did you get into this show, by the way?
Oh, sure.
Good
I saw the first one, not to be,
No,
whatever.
I was saying I saw
But
the British
the-
one. I loved it.
Yeah,
I
the
just
British
loved
one's
it.
all
so
the
good.
British one.
Because
Yeah.
Ricky Gervais is
Yeah.
just plays that role so perfectly.
Yeah.
I never saw the American one, but I want to.
I'm all about CanCon. I can't go.
That's right. Yeah, he's got 35%.
CanCon.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, they're both very good, obviously.
Yeah.
I might take in some of that this afternoon then.
I saw Ricky was being interviewed by somebody. Apparently, they've remade it in like 26 different languages and countries or whatever. Like it just plays everywhere. Everyone can get on with the shitty corporate environment.
He's doing very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing very well with it,
Mhm.
as it turns out. So I recognize this photo, I think. So was this yesterday? Is this what happens when you go to the hearing loss?
What?
They drug you to get in there?
No, well, I was getting her. Well, you'll hear.
Oh, dear.
Wife has been hounding me. Send you a birthday message. Except you got me sick.
Uh-oh.
I've been sick for 3 weeks. Not feeling very gifty. So I guess happy birthday. I'd love to come attend, but I'm sick.
It's heartwarming. Yeah.
I'm just glad you didn't make it about you.
Yeah.
Celebrating his half century.
Yes.
Yeah.
When I saw that, it looked a lot like the you getting an IV in Nashville video and photo that I remember from many years ago. You had the blue blockers on, and yeah,
There was a full shift that night.
yeah. Well, happy birthday to Jason Weimer.
And everyone else there. That's
Did he overlap with Noodles? Because they both played a lot of places. I wonder if it wasn't in
No.
Calgary, it might have been somewhere
No,
else.
because he was only here this
Minnesota?
The second time
Florida?
he was no.
Okay.
Because the second time he was here, Noodles was gone.
Gotcha. Flames last night.
Scary.
Scary. We talked about the Avs and their second to back-to-back, and the last time they played, it was kind of a tie hockey game, were it not for an offside call, and kind of. Ooh,
Ever since Rhett tried to run Wolf out of town, he's been unbelievable.
Wolf's been pretty good.
Holy.
Yeah, Wolf's been all right.
Like that 2-on-0 save, he's dialed right now.
Yeah.
Settle down, son.
Yeah.
I mean, you might need to just calm down for the rest of the year. We'll see at spring at training camp.
And I checked. Called Gary Bettman this morning.
Barry Getman.
53 goals for Nate McKinnon. Empty netter counts.
Oh, that's on the.
That's his 6th, I believe.
Yeah. So They're going to allow it.
Yeah.
Cole Caulfield's not happy about it.
Screwed. 51,
but,
none into an empty net.
They're going to allow it as the Flames are victorious in defeat by losing 3-1.
Do shootout goals count in fantasy hockey?
No.
Okay.
You could probably tweak the settings, but it would be a separate column.
Yeah.
But interestingly, wins and losses for goalies in a shootout are counted. Not fair. BS.
Does not seem
Don't even get credit for the saves.
goalie dad.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Sticking up. Always getting
Well,
screwed
we
with
got
the goalies.
coming on.
We got the goalie coming on. He'll agree with me.
I don't want them all pissy.
Getting screwed.
Speaking of, it's kind of it's kind of a tongue-in-cheek thing. My kid's playing. I guess it's not even beer league. It's just like it's old man hockey.
Yeah.
He's now playing old man hockey, even though he himself is not an old man. But the group he's with, they go and they play, and their ice times are at 6:15 a.m.
Nice casual. 6:15 start.
So you're probably like a 5:30 wake up latest.
I think latest.
Because
Yeah.
you got to eat.
I think
and drive
out the
and
door
get
at
dressed.
5:30 kind of thing.
Jeez.
So there had been some guilt over the course of this winter that maybe Dad ever came to a game. Like
What?
I've been going to rinks.
To beer league?
I've been going to rinks at 6 a.m.
I'm playing pretty good, Dad.
Your entire bloody life. I thought I was off the hook. Anyway, so now
You did it?
some of the dads are going grab a coffee, go and visit, and we'll go watch. I've gone 3 times.
What?
3?
Went 3 times.
The overpay?
Not all.
You're such an old farmer fuddy-duddy. It's just that
He's up at 4.
Yes,
May as well go to the ring.
I gotta go down to the coffee shop. I
That
gotta go
is
for
not
afternoon
it.
coffee.
Gonna look at the weather here and get a coffee. They're on the ice in an hour.
Yeah, that was not it
Getting
today.
a bushel for that land out west there.
There was a lot of groaning going on this morning in the old wrapper.
So can I intervene? Because I like to do that.
You're a helper.
Shame on him. Shame on him.
Okay.
Go full shot on the Boomcat. Look at it. That's our picture of health in this room.
This is our
the
healthiest
guy,
member.
the upstanding health guru of the Barn Burner podcast. And this schmuck kid of yours didn't invite you to join the team. It's beer league hockey. Why? Hey, Dad,
Come on.
why don't we come on a
It was
team?
not his team. It was not his. He joined.
Don't
He was
you-
asked.
Don't
I know you wanted to play really badly.
I
How
was
hard-
dying to play. Yeah.
How hard is it for him to go to the boss of the team, the GM? Hey,
No, they've got a good
my
squad.
old man here would love to come out.
Same
I'd love
thing.
to play with my
You
dad.
just-
It'd be a
You
real
can pipe down.
highlight.
So it was their playoffs, right? This playoffs. So they
Playoff.
got into the semifinals, into the finals.
Ooh.
Best of 3. And I didn't even
Ooh.
know they were playing. Yesterday, I guess they played. It was game 1, pulled out a win. So today was a chance to clinch. So I got there, not quite in time for the.
You missed anthems?
Yeah, I missed the anthems and all that. Yeah.
Puck drop ceremony.
By the time I got there, I'll say that
Tell me he was kicked out for
Well,
fighting.
That would be
I
awesome.
think my kid's a Harvey.
Harvey Shire.
Like I got
He's
a
got some
Harvey on my
pimp in him?
hands. It's like, oh, you missed your kid's goal. Oh, okay. And he almost got kicked out.
Really?
How do you get kicked out of 6:15 a.m. horse bleep?
He's there to win.
You're leaking there. That's a bad cup.
Yeah, because you took a pull before and it kind of I saw something.
Yeah,
It's leaking out the back here. Look at this. Looks like it's got diarrhea.
hell's going on?
50's not been good.
Okay.
The universe
We're
is out
ruining
to
the
get you.
story.
No, anyway, I just it was like, do I need to sit him down? It's like, son,
No,
Don't be a
he'll come to it on his own when somebody sticks him in the jibs and he loses the front row.
Yeah, that'll.
Yeah.
catch him.
He did mention that. Got through a whole season without a stick in the jibs. I was going to say, well, with this sort of behavior, you may want to get a bubble.
Well, you could also go to outdoor
Yeah.
and get a price list for what a tooth costs.
Yeah.
to-
Outdoor.dental.
Oh,
Yeah.
and see, just here you go. If you feel like playing that way, that's great,
Yeah.
but start to budget.
I've seen so many like needless
fix this.
casual injuries in beer league hockey just because guys like, you're a pussy if you
I
work.
know.
Hey, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
I get it. Like if you're playing in junior, go ahead and chirp. This ain't junior.
But it's stupid. Like I got busted wide open one time. Like I got a scar here.
Yeah, yeah,
I took an elbow right in the mouth in like ball hockey.
yeah.
It's
Guys,
hardly worth it. my lips hanging down like this. It's like, thanks for that.
Bleeding like crazy.
Oh yeah, just appreciate the scar now for the rest of my life and my lip hanging down because we're playing at whatever, some dumb ball hockey at 11 a.m. on a Wednesday. Go ahead. So anyway, they won today. We get to sleep in. There's no more games. No game 3. Thank God.
They wrapped it up, sweeping the final.
Yeah, they wrapped it up.
Wow. What'd they do to celebrate at 8 a.m.?
Yeah, I went to
Wednesday.
Yeah, I think they went for some croissant sandwiches and then went to work.
Bacon and eggers?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That was pretty much how that
They're
went.
down.
Capital Automotive Group. It's Capital Chev, capitalchev.ca, 13103 Lake Fraser Drive in the southeast, Calgary's truck destination. If there's going to be 20, send me. Ooh. Capital Chev. Hard work at Silverados and Sierras to SUVs, everyday commuters. You've maybe heard about that $99 lease. It's a real thing. Big inventory, competitive pricing, a team that knows how to keep things simple, whether you need something built for winter roads or summer road trips. It's a place you go. Walk in curious, leave confident, feeling great. Trucks, deals, and a no-nonsense experience just the way Calgary likes it. 13103 Lake Fraser Drive in the southeast and home of the GMC Sierra Denali.
That's
yours truly.
That's the Boom Daddy edition.
It's the Boom Daddy
You
edition.
said
yeah.
they built it right around your body. Like
Yeah.
you started with you just going like this, and then they put the whole car
Armrests,
around
everything, the chair, the lumbars, everything's just, But I guess they built it for the common man, which I'm.
Still think you should be playing.
To the insider hotline we go. Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating. Spring is apparently coming. Apparently it's on the way.
Can't stop it.
Your crystal clear choice for indoor air and water quality and treatment. Water softeners, water filters, air purifiers, air filtration systems. Think of all the stuff that's run through your furnace and all that. All like just pollen and dust and you know what? Those allergens.
Yeah.
I don't like allergens.
They can
Dean.
kick up
Get
a
you all
stink.
Stuffy
Yeah,
and sneezy.
And of course, full service plumbing, HVAC, great promos and spring preventative maintenance. And if you're a barn burner, if you're a Barney, you can call in or fill out a web form. Ask about spring promotions that they heard with Barn Burner. 587-317-1551 or check them out at crystalclearcalgary.com as we bring in our good friend, Jamie McLennan, here on a Wednesday.
The Noodler.
Look at him.
Look at him.
How you guys doing? What's going on?
Look at that moon.
Can you pull up that shot of Rhett, Jack? The video of Rhett from that he had for Weems. Like we go from the one, you look at Jamie, and then you look at Retro. I mean,
Yeah.
this is where two.
What's this guy, dumpster guy, doing here?
I'm dying.
Like, why do you got a headband on?
Oh, I got
Sweating.
eyes. I got to keep the hair out of my eyes. And oh gosh, it's bright in there.
Jamie, our buddy, remember the day we didn't know where he was?
Yes,
That was a month ago.
Still
I
say-
know,
He's
but
still
like-
dealing with this.
if I walked, when I go on the road to LA and I walk Venice Beach, like that's the guy who's like on the sand looking up at me and football and says, give me $5 and I'll play football with you. And he's grab-assing people on the catwalk. Like it just, that looks like that's a shady human being. If that goes to a job interview, that face, that walks in, he gets escorted out of the building with security. Not that I looked much better on my video for Weems. I was just sitting there in a hat.
I didn't even see it because it was an hour and a half long, the video. So I don't know what the hell.
Yeah, mine was 30 seconds. I made it short and sweet. Happy 50th. You've looked 50 for many years. Now you've achieved it, and happy to be your friend. Your best. And I was going to sign off Jamie McLennan, a.k.a. Noodles from TSN, and I was like, that's kind of cheesy and weird. So I had to retape it like 5 times because my sign-off was like stupid. So,
Did you say like and subscribe at the end? Rhett loves that.
yeah,
one.
exactly. No, I just, yeah.
Follow me at hashtag.
I know. I just like, it's so weird. We talk for a living, but yet like when it comes to the personal stuff, I have to do it like 10 times because you're like butcher the end, or you don't like, you're such a perfectionist when it comes to it. Now you are not a perfectionist from what I saw looking at that screen there.
If
What's
you
wrong?
had, I was at. You have been worse than that.
We've all been worse. We've all been worse, but that's the thing. You look like a guy who's on like an acid trip or something with those like glasses, those weird
I
glasses.
might need to do that to get out of this thing. I'm on a tailwind.
What
He's
is
tried
Aaron-
everything
what
short
is
of an
Aaron-
ayahuasca journey.
That's what it is. Aaron Rodgers does those journeys or whatever.
Yeah,
That's what
ayahuasca,
yeah, that's what it is. So, anyways, you're fine now. You look good. You look
Thank
good.
you. Thank you. Well, I don't feel great. I had some
No?
Guinness, and I still am ill.
Gonna bust it
But
up.
I'm going to
lip.
battle. I'm going to battle.
You'll be
It's a
all
tough
right.
start to the day.
He's
I
a
don't want to
fighter.
talk about it.
Well, I mean, these Calgary Flames made it interesting. I was scared they were going to win last night.
You weren't alone, Noodles. There's about 2 million people in the greater Calgary area feeling the exact same way.
I was like, it's 1-1 and pretty uncomfortable for a while there.
Woo!
I was like, oh, but I mean, they played well. The dignified tank is in effect.
Nobody's done it
and-
better.
Yeah, honest to
And
God.
I said Gary's going to reward us
Got it.
because Gary's going to go, these are the guys. They
So
lose, but they
I've
work-
got a question, and this is semantics. This is probably something that hockey analysts should know, but I will float to the group. If you are in the bottom 5,
Mhm.
when the draft lottery comes, that can change, right? Because I do
Mhm.
believe Stevie Eisman went from like 2nd to 8th,
You went
correct?
first to 4th. You can drop back 3 was the old rule. You can drop back 2 spots now because they do 2
Okay.
pulls of the lottery.
2 polls. Okay.
Used
So-
to be 3.
For example, people are fearful in Toronto here
Mhm.
is they are bottom 5 protected with that pick,
Mhm.
and then somehow it ends up 6 or 7.
I think
correct?
they're 58% to fall back and lose the pick.
Oh, that's concerning.
It is. Yeah.
It's concerning for people here, although there's much more fish to fry here in Toronto. There was a scathing article in the Athletic
I
this
saw
morning
that. Yeah.
that is going to cause some waves where, they've got AI making trades or
Mhm.
suggesting trades. So that's I don't know if that's the new wave, but that it's not a great look. Put it
Yeah,
that
Keith
way.
Pelly came in. They got rid of Shanahan, and he's floating ideas off his Chat GPT account. You're just like, oh, that's how that team was run the last year.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
I like
listen, I use Chat GPT, but I was arguing with him the other day.
Him.
Well, I have the male voice. I did early on. I had the female voice, but it was creeping my daughter out. So
That's
Yeah,
not Mom.
you're talking to like your Chat GPT about something, and my daughter's like, "Who is that?" And I said, "Oh, that's
Why are you
Yeah.
asking Chat GPT what she's wearing right now?
no, stop it." I was doing. We were planning it. You know what? We were planning an Italy trip, and we were looking for nice hotels along the coast of Puglia. So I asked, here's the dates. Give me three hotels that are 5-star on these particular cities. It was great, really good. So,
And then
anyways,
Chat GPT asked you what you were wearing.
yeah,
right now,
exactly.
and it's like, I
said,
gotta change this. I gotta
wearing a
change this.
Crown Royal bag. That's what I'm wearing. So, it's
Jeez.
Yeah, and we don't need to get to at the end of the show every day. There's this Tankathon website where it has the Vancouver Canucks have the best chance of
Yep.
winning, and it's 25%.
yeah.
So feels a bit like overkill. I know you don't want tanking.
It's
But-
not like an epidemic in the sport. Like the NBA has a massive tank problem.
Yes.
Like we've
Yes.
watched how many teams, like St. Louis is at the bottom, and they've had a phenomenal month and a half, relatively speaking.
Wow. And Vancouver didn't come into the season with tank in mind. did they?
No, the
Traded
Hughes
Quinn.
Hughes situation escalated it. The Demko injury,
Heedle.
Heedle, you name it. Like just there's still I maintain this. I might be in the minority. There's still a lot of good players there. They just need to sort out what they're going to do. And if they end up moving some guys, I like Jake DeBrusk. I think there's value. I think Brock Besser is a good player. Like they've got some players there. They moved Garland. I'll tell you, like the storylines to like Rick Bowness. I don't know if he slept last night, man. Like that.
It was hot.
I love that man. And I had him. Everybody who's played pro hockey's had Rick Bowness at some point cross their paths. For him to be that pissed off, he was pissed off a couple years ago in Winnipeg
Mhm.
at the end of the season. But that last night was times 20. Like that was, I mean, I don't want to say it was outrageous, but it was scathing to the guys in the room. Like he's talking about culture, talking about, not wanting to, like losing spine. I'm
Mhm.
like, oh my God, like that's, and I've got Zach Werenski as a Norris finalist.
Mhm.
And all I could think about is like, does he win the Norris? Does he not? Like, is something being said about what's going on in that room? Is he one of the guys? Like, I think that's unfair. But Werenski is one of my finalists for Norris. But does he win it? Like,
let's play a little bit of it. We haven't
Sure.
played it on the show yet, and
Sure.
if people are just kind of tuning in and they haven't seen it, we'll give just a snippet here, and it's something.
It's ugly.
Well, we got away from being aggressive, and we did. And I thought we got very selfish with the puck. Some of these guys, they've got a lot to learn about how to play in this league at this time of year. It gets harder and harder and harder, and we're going to keep reminding them every day how hard it is to win at this time of the year, and you just can't get away. And I hate when we play on our heels, and we were back a little bit. Give them credit; they started coming, but there's a lot to be learned from some of these guys, and they better damn well start listening.
Well, tell me we have more than that.
That's the old one.
That's
like a week
him.
ago.
That's him calm.
No, like he was way hotter than that.
That
Yeah,
was
not the
that
one.
was him. Honest to God, that was the starting of the press conference where you could see his mind going, and then
Yeah.
he starts getting. But
He
I've
was
had enough of
exasperated at the
this.
start of
Like
the press conference.
but
He was
he,
like,
he went crazy.
like he was breathing heavily. That wasn't last night.
It's like sweating. Like
Yes.
it
Yeah.
was-
Or if it was, he was out of got by then, or he
Yeah.
had completely emptied the tank. I guess now, I think we all love it. It's passion, and we love
Yeah.
that sort of thing. And I've always tapped the press. I love that he did it. But if you own the Blue Jackets, can you have him back? Can you have him back? Because he did. He absolutely ventilated everything, the whole culture of the franchise.
I would say to be honest, Boomer, yes.
Me
Because there's a guy who's passionate going, okay, so when he sits down in his year-end meeting with Don Waddell, who's a veteran, who gets it, Rick Bowness is 72 years old. He doesn't have to apologize for anything. The guy's seen and done everything. So I didn't get the sense that he was going to fire as he walked away. I got the sense that he was just being honest and going, you got a problem here.
Yeah.
And I think if I'm the owner, goes, okay, you know what? I'm bringing you back next year. How do I fix it? And he goes, player X, Y, and Z doesn't put a jersey on again for this organization. Because you look at what changed the culture or what changed some of the things that went on in Winnipeg. He said culture, got to learn. And then all of a sudden a few players left and then things changed in Winnipeg. I could see that happening in Columbus if he stays on.
Is it odd that he went in there and they went on such a run to climb back into it? And then,
But they
that's
were like,
the only confusing part I have, because he wasn't saying that 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
well,
He
2-8
said in
and 1
his
in their
presser.
last 11. 2-8 I think
Yep.
they were in their last 11.
Yep.
Like that's dropped right off a cliff. Like they were a playoff team a month ago, cemented playoff team.
He was asked in the press conference, like, what's changed? Because when you got here, you're on this heater. He says, well, it gets harder. Like the pressure ratchets up.
It got hard.
And it got hard, and the guys wilted when it got hard. And he did not pull punches about that. It doesn't burn them up enough when they lose.
Yeah.
And that if he's back, he's changing shit. And if I'm the owner, I love hearing that, because I like, you can cut checks and miss the playoffs every year and have millionaire athletes. Do you want to make the playoffs? This guy's giving you the path.
Okay. Awesome on Bones to do it. What other franchises out there have the same issue without a coach from the balls to say it?
To do it publicly.
Because there's more than one.
Okay.
There's
So
more
I'm gonna
there's
say
more than
this.
Columbus.
I had 3 people message me this morning saying, God, I wish Craig Berube would have done that in Toronto. Now, again, don't know anything. It's just been, they've had a tough year. But Craig Berube, we all know Chief. Chief could stuff us all in a garbage can at once, the 4 of us. Like this guy is as tough as nails, old school, but has some new school to him. He's a smart guy. You have to think at some point he would go back to his place at night after watching what he watched this year. And if he didn't have that speech, like, Bones did it, I would say Craig Berube would be one, a team that would, an underachieving team, whatever went. Paul Maurice, no, they just ran out of gas. They had injuries, all of that type of stuff. But I think the Toronto Maple Leafs would probably be one that would have that speech from a coach. I'm trying to think. Any others that you think off the top of your head?
I don't know. I don't know how good Vancouver is. But
Rangers,
my God, they
Vancouver.
just didn't even try sometimes. It was embarrassing. You watch Adam Foote behind the bench and you're going, this guy's miserable. Berube was miserable. The Rangers, Sullivan has to be frustrated. It's like, well.
Yeah. I think at some point, though, like Vancouver waved the white flag the minute that Hughes traded. So it's like, okay, you're going to have to manage the rest of this season. Now, I like who they got for Quinn Hughes. That Buim, or whatever his name, I always butcher his name, Zeev Buim. Like he looks like he can be a player, and it's just going to take time. But at the end of the day, like there's different layers. Columbus, he's come in from an outsider, no skin in the game as far as drafting and developing these players. He's just come in and taken over the team. And for him to point that out, he sees something. He's been around the game. He's been around multiple dressing rooms, and he goes, I don't like what's going on in there. So for me, I come back to what you said, Pinder. If I'm the owner goes, come back next year and tell us what we need to change. And if you can do it, great. If you can't, we're going to give you a 1-year extension. Or maybe he wants to sign a 1 year to see if this can get it done. But I would argue he has to name names. He's not going to name it to us, but he's going to name names to the owner and to the GM and say, that player may be a great player. You're never going to win with him. Got to go.
Wonder what the mood is in Detroit. 2 years ago, whatever it was, they win in overtime to stay alive, and then they need some help and they don't get it. And then last year, they're so close and they don't get in. And then again, this year, they're kind of right there until the end.
No,
they'll
not.
finish somewhere in the neighborhood, I guess, of 5 points out, but it's a decade now. And
booed off the ice. They got booed off the ice the other night. And there's another guy who had a great press conference. I love Todd McClellan. And he was I don't know if you saw his press conference. It was just straight honesty. Said the fans deserve to boo us. And I think I've told you guys this. I did a game in Detroit 2-3 weeks ago. We ran a board on January 24th, what the Atlantic looked like. Detroit was first.
10 points clear.
Ottawa Senators were last. Crazy. And, Travis Green deserves a lot of credit. The Senators deserve a lot of credit. But I like that Detroit team. There was a lot to like. There's a lot to like there. I don't. If you ask me in a vacuum, can you put your finger on one thing? I can't, because they did get some goaltending this year. Sider took another step as a Norris finalist for me. They've got some skill up front. I just don't like they're in the Atlantic, which is murderer's row. And here's the other thing. It's not going to get easier next year, because guess what? You're going to have 9 regulars for the Florida Panthers that are going to be healthy and rested. And they're going to get a top draft pick this year that they either can draft or they can turn it into another good player. And they're like, to me, the Florida Panthers are going to be in a playoff spot next year. So that's taking somebody else out.
Keith Pelly was taken off guard. He had no idea.
Couldn't see the train coming.
See that coming.
Jeez.
How could you forecast such a thing?
Jeez. Teams that have been picking in the top 10 for a decade. Who knew they were going to be good?
Yeah. So, Detroit is a team, but Todd McClellan was very honest, and I loved his press conference. So, again, there's many, many organizations, and I know I had this conversation yesterday, and I pointed out, Calgary Flames had 96 points last year and missed. So everyone's like, oh, the Pacific is this and that. Well, Montreal made it last year with 91 points. And, Montreal's taken a step this year. It's switched. I get it. But I look at it like, Vegas has woken up. Not sure what you're going to get from Edmonton. Anaheim's a wild card because I think they're talented, but they're still learning, and they could go on a heater or could not. LA could get dangerous if they get goaltending, because I think they're a team that smothers you. And then you look at, that's not even talking about Colorado, Minnesota, Dallas. And then you go over to East, which I think Ottawa could be a scary, scary team over there. And if Tampa gets healthy, I have a tough time, seeing people beating them 4 times, out of 7. If they get healthy, like what to get a Hedman back, I don't know. But there's lots going on, and there's got to be some organizations on the outside going, how the hell did we arrive here, and how are we going to get back into that mix?
Another team would be New Jersey. That roster's looked good for 3 years. They've got one playoff trip to show for it. It's been really disappointing.
And that's why they don't have a manager anymore.
Yeah.
Because the managers, I thought Tommy Fitzgerald the first couple of years was really good, making some shrewd moves there. And then some of the things that he kind of gambled on haven't worked out, and it's cost him his job. I mean, Quinn Hughes it's not Quinn, Jack Hughes being hurt, didn't help. Like they're a team that relies on the high skill, but Dougie Hamilton, like they've got a team that has, again, on paper, they're pretty good, but there's something missing there. And, they've got to get to that next level. I don't know where the biggest question mark for me outside of Toronto is the Rangers. What is the pathway there? You got a goalie, you got a defenseman,
In the prime. Yeah.
and Zibanejad, JT Miller, I don't know, what has he become there? Like he is, people in Vancouver all over him going, he killed Vancouver and now he's killed the Rangers. Now that's tough to say because I don't believe that, but it's, he is a captain of that team and they weren't very good this year.
Some in Calgary have said that too, actually, about JT Miller.
Yeah.
Guy shows up with the C on his chest. He starts half miling it on shifts.
I don't like his attitude, and I don't know him personally, so I should just shut up about him. But Drury made a bunch of moves that I never understood either, so I don't think it's all. And you can go back to when who's in Montreal now? Oh my God,
Kent Hughes and Jeff Gordon.
Yeah. Why are they there? Well, because the owner in New York
Blue gasket.
strung him up, kicked him out.
Well, and it was the stupidest thing, wasn't it? Over it was that letter that John Davidson put out and Jeff Gordon put out about the hit. There was like a hit. The guy who's in St. Louis now, I'm trying to remember his name. Left shot, pretty good player, Russian or Czech. I can't remember. He played for the Rangers, went to St. Louis, and he had got Bushnevich. There was a bad hit. They literally put the letter out about a bad hit. Then Bushnevich, the next game, literally did the same hit. And it was ridiculous. And to fire John Davidson over Jeff Gordon and Jeff Gordon over them putting out a letter trying to protect their players. It was, to me, that was ridiculous.
That's shameful.
James Dolan. Hey, it's just...
and then that was the beginning of the end, because if you look at it too, they got rid of, they were shrewd with players. Barclay Goodrow didn't want to go to San Jose. Fine, on waivers. Trouba, you're out. They ran him out of town, out after that playoff round. Chris Kreider, you got to go. Like those are pretty good, pieces. Yes, they're in the end of their career or nearing the end, like the second half, but like they're still good players.
Even Condrey Miller, freaking presidents that year.
Yeah, 2 years ago they won the
final. Yeah. They dumped a bunch of guys.
Crazy,
and I don't know why.
Look at the guys they gave up, and it's like, okay, Keandre Miller and Jacob Trouba, two pretty good defensemen, very different. Trouba's probably longer in the tooth. You look up front, Kreider, Panarin, like Jesus, like there's some all-stars in there that you forced out. It wasn't even like, hey, we've got this, we don't want to do it, but look at this offer. No, you took less just to get rid of guys.
So here's one thing that I could point to. James Dolan obviously has a reputation of being erratic. Let's just call it that. With this Athletic article on Keith Pelly and what he's doing, what he's alleged to be doing, I've got to say that. It probably shines a light on what managers have to deal with on a daily basis, managing up. So that, people above, managing up, owners, presidents, all of that type of stuff. So when I'm trying to put the veil on it and say, the next time we criticize a manager, we should probably understand the chain of command on how that decision came about. Because I don't know if there's a lot of managers that have complete autonomy.
Nobody has complete autonomy, but there's two things. Bones did it. And Bones is the example that we can use today. He came out and said what needed to be said. Yeah. So, yes, you have to manage up, and the owner is the boss. But if the owner is so meddling, you know what would be real nice? Is for the fans to hear it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not speaking of, use the Rangers, for example. jury's making what, 5 to 10 sheets a year? Probably.
Yep.
I understand why you let the boss tell you what to do and you just do it. But
Yep.
the other side of it is, F you. This is my integrity. And you want people to come support this, and you're a bastard to work for, and whatever it is, tell the truth. Tell the truth and let the people decide. I'm coming to watch or I'm not. I don't, because what you're doing is lying to everyone if you don't, right? Like you're cheating people out of their money. If they want to show up and support a team, they should understand what the hell's going on. We applaud Bones for having the Nads to do it. Why don't the GMs do it?
We all know.
Because you get blacklisted and you're done.
Yeah, Bones, if he never works again, he's fine.
He has nothing to lose.
Like
It's
rare opportunity.
That's exactly what I was pointing to. Is he's a guy that they pulled off the beach because he was ready to retire, and good on him when he retired. He wasn't dying for a job. They said, come and coach our team. So when you're playing with that type of house money, you say and do what you want. You still have to coach, and you still have to, the coaching, the proof was in the pudding. The team went on a heater. And, we were joking, like maybe he's up for coach of the year with how good they had been. But to have no controls in place, like you just said, Rhett, what does he care? If he's not back, it's like, fine, I spoke my piece. I can sleep at night. If I'm back, I'm going to help, change the culture. I'm going to help be a part of the solution. The difference is all of us in our jobs, your show, my show, whoever I work for, whoever you guys work for, there's always layers that you have to answer to. It just depends on what type of controls there is and what type of freedom you have. And,
and I'm not saying that a GM that has a normal boss GM, owner GM relationship, that you go and tattletale on everything, rat people out. That's not the point I'm making.
Right.
But if an owner is basically coming to you and telling you to make trades because the ChatGPT said so, wow. That's
I can't. It'll be interesting to see. Again, I woke up to this story.
I've not read it, so I don't even
So
know
I read it, and then we're obviously having the people that wrote it on our show today. We're going to be talking about it, and it's obviously a big topic here in Toronto. But it also speaks to, keep in mind that these are not like small companies. These are multi-billion-dollar companies now, and there's layers upon layer. Now, I'll give you an example, and I keep saying this. In Carolina, that might be the most singular straight line you can point to. You got Tom Dundon into Eric Tulsky into Rod Brindamore. Like yes, you have Tyler Dello there. You've got other AGMs. You've got people that are, good at their job. They've got scouts, all of that type of stuff. But you've got a singular owner, a general manager who is a brilliant mind. Like Eric Tulsky is, I believe, I want to say a rocket scientist or neuroscientist, from an educated side, from a PhD side, and an analytics guru. And Tyler Dello is as well. And then you've got a culture guy in Rod Brindamore, who's literally sets this is how we play, this is how we coach, this is how the players that I want, or I can make it work within the structure that you set. That is probably the most singular line that I can think of in pro sports right now, other than Jerry Jones, who owns the team's a manager or whatever. So everybody else has to answer to multiple layers. In Toronto, it's another level because there's a board, and to Keith Pelly, and to now we're going to see what's coming. So there's a lot of clutter that comes down. So
maybe
that's
Vegas. Hey,
Vegas.
Maybe Vegas.
Tom Foley
Bill Foley to McCrimmon.
Is McPhee still there?
No,
He's probably advisor.
Yeah. So
that's linear.
You're
it's
right.
rare, for sure.
It's very linear, where other teams are so cluttered, and there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah. And to be fair, in Carolina, it's not the circus that the highest revenue, biggest market hockey team on earth, the Maple Leafs, is. You couldn't do it with 3 people in Toronto.
No, agreed.
I don't want to keep you too long, okay, James. We'll because I know you're in your car. You got to go to Casino Rama or Loblaws or something.
I'm going to Pusa Terry's. It's a very good
split aces.
Yeah, watch your mouth. By the time we talk next week, series will be underway. We know what's happening in the East. Let's walk through Buffalo, Boston. Thoughts there?
Buffalo, for me, it goes either way because this is their first time, right? Like now you do have some veterans, guys like Ryan McLeod went to the finals with Edmonton, so he's not going to be overwhelmed. Alex Tuck, guys like that. But for the most part, like I went through this from a goaltending standpoint. Vasilevsky's on an island. He's played 120 playoff games. Okay, you look at some teams. Minnesota's got like 11. Colorado has 11 as well between Blackwood and Wedgwood. Jake Ottinger has, I believe, 38 or something like that. So I went through. Edmonton has 12 games between Jari and Ingram. I think Carter Hart has 14 games. I think he's the guy in Vegas. So my point being, Alex Lyon, I think, has 11. Like he might be the guy for Buffalo. I look at that series, and I think Buffalo can do some damage. It just, are they going to be overwhelmed by the playoff situation because it's your first kick at the can? Or are they just going to seamlessly, hey, we know how to play, we're going to do it? I think that's going to be an unreal series because I don't sleep on Boston. Swayman's a Vezina finalist for me. Pasternak's a Hart finalist for me. And they've got a deeper team than people think. That Fraser Minton's a really good player. Geeky's really, found a goal-scoring touch. They've got depth. So I think that series is going to be sneaky good.
Next one.
Yeah.
Montreal, Tampa.
The only thing I say is on paper, I give Tampa the nod just because of the goalie. If they get healthy, the thing is are they going to get Hedman back? He's gone for personal reasons. Hagel and Cirelli just came back off of injury. If they get healthy, I've always said Tampa, I still think, is the best team in the East, but it's a giant question mark with health, and that's going to be for a lot of teams across the board. Montreal, I don't sleep on, but Jakub Dobeš has 4 games of experience. And can he do it? Is Lane Hudson going to be able to hold up against the physical rigors? But I think Nick Suzuki should be a Hart finalist. He's got 100 points. He's been unbelievable. Caulfield with 50. Demidov's probably second in voting for the Calder. You look at it, they've got a deep team as well. That's going to be a good series, and I wouldn't sleep on Montreal, but I still lean Tampa.
Philly, Pittsburgh.
Dan the man.
Dan Vladar, he's their
Dan
MVP.
Muse.
Dan. Oh, okay. I was going to say Dan Vladar or Dan.
We need your vote. Jesus, James.
Dan the man Vladar or Dan Muse. Okay. So Pittsburgh, obviously, you have way more experience. And even Stuart Skinner's played 50 games. So, he's been to finals 2 years in a row, needed help, but he's still there. I lean Pittsburgh, but the scary part is I think Philadelphia feels they're playing with house money. They could be a really scary team because they're going to play hard. They got skill. The Russian there, Michkov, he came in, overweight or whatever he came in, but he can play. And that Owen Tippett I think he's a handful. He can skate. He's a big, strong body. If Dan, the man Vladar, not Dan Muse, holds up, Philadelphia will give Pittsburgh a run, but I still lean Pitt.
That'll be awkward because there will be so many people referring to Dan the Man in this series now because it's caught on like wildfire.
Dan the Man Muse, yes.
Everybody's using
and I
Dan
did,
the Man.
Just to give Jack some love, did you see the other day they had a guy with a bald cap on?
We were saying when you have to wear the name tag to tell people who you are, it kind of takes a bit of the fun out of
exactly.
Jamie, who starts in net for Pittsburgh game 1?
Boy, it's Jack. Hey, Jack.
Oh, I think it's good. Shelov's has been better, and I think I want to say did Skinner get pulled last night or did he get put in? I just saw that he allowed.
I think he got pulled. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. That worries me but I do think Skinner gets the nod game 1, but it might be kind of short leash type of thing like he had in Edmonton.
And Shelov's has played too. Remember, he was good in that Oilers series and against
he was great.
It was Nashville because
he was great.
Yeah.
He was great.
The Ottawa Senators, Carolina Hurricanes.
So, I cover Ottawa. If you lay them on paper, I joke, that Spider-Man meme where you got two Spider-Mans pointing at each other? These two teams mirror each other. Now, I would ask you this. In goal, Freddie Anderson's played 80 games. Linus Ullmark has experience as well. So I don't know if that's a wash or not, because they might go Brandon Mussey, I have more starts than him in the playoffs, which is not good, but he will get experience. But if you did a drafting the top teams, if you laid both of those teams side by side,
Yeah.
I would probably argue, and maybe I'm wrong, but the first 3 picks would be Ottawa Senators. It would
I'd have
probably
more sense for sure.
Yeah, it would be Stützle into Sanderson into Kachuk and then
Yeah.
into Aho, maybe.
Mhm.
I don't know. So that's where I think Ottawa might have a slight separating skill. No, but that's no disrespect to Aho, Svechnikov, Stankoven, like they're, Taylor Hall, guys like that. But I look at Ottawa as they've got some players who are handfuls. And you got Thomas Chabot, who is Tony Stark, comes back 2 weeks after a broken arm, and guy can play 25 minutes. Like Ottawa's a deep team. I just, if they get the goaltending, I think they could be problems for a lot of people.
And Kachuk is good to go. He said he lost vision in his last game. They're probably going to rest him till game 1.
The weirdest thing, like that was the weirdest injury I've seen. Like, did he get a stick from Barzell or
He
something?
said the stick didn't
off?
hit him. He even went out of his way to note it wasn't the stick. Odd.
So he just lost vision.
Big hit, lost vision.
The only time I've ever seen that is I was at Cowboys on 9th, the old one. I lost vision.
Yeah.
Coming out of that building right by the hot dog stand. And I had to jump in a
Weird.
rickshaw. The rickshaw took me home. That's the
Happens a
last
lot.
time that happened to me.
Safety first.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
why the rickshaws are there, just to
yeah.
make sure you're safe.
Yeah.
Get you there.
Yeah.
We'll get you out of here. You talk about Wedgwood and Blackwood. Very limited experience for the Avalanche, who have to be the odds-on favorite. They, of course, were here last night, and they were in the concourse afterwards. Some Avalanche fans, obviously goalie fans. The I got wood and the I want wood. So you love to see it.
I can't see the picture. I'm looking at a barn burner slide. I would love to see the picture. Come on, Jack. Give me a little something here. It's a tiny little picture. I'm going to blow it up on my screen.
The dude has the name bar in the back, I got wood. And the lady friend, hers says, I want wood.
And what are their
Oh,
numbers?
God.
There's a 669s.
Oh, God. Yeah. Maybe don't put it on the screen for me. I don't want to. I don't want to be trending on Twitter. But yes, both of the, Wedgwood into Blackwood, they're both really good goalies. I think Mackenzie Blackwood is a really, really good goaltender, top tier. But again, you got to go out and prove it in the playoffs. And the one thing that concerns me about Colorado is they got Blankenberg, like their second pairing with Manson and Burns. Like Burns is 41 years old, and Manson is hard to play against. But I always felt like they might be pushing down into a third pairing, not a second pairing.
Well, they
Again,
got Makar back last night. So you have Taves,
Yes.
Makar, and then
Taves,
Malinsky
Makar.
would be on your second pair with one of those two guys, and then you'd
And
kick
I just-
Ashawn or Blankenberg out.
That's the only thing that, like, Blankenberg, I think, would come out if you have, Burns and Manson in there with Malinsky, who's a really good, defenseman. So, I look at them, if they drop to 4, they'd be really like scary as a top 4 there. I don't see Colorado. I don't know if a team, unless their goaltending falters, I don't know if a team beats them 4 out of 7. Like you've got to really press up.
So they're going to have a soft touch theoretically in round 1. Now, maybe the Oilers tumble there. I don't see that happening. But if it's in LA or if it's Anaheim, they're going to be heavy favorites. Would you alternate netminders in round 1 and figure out who your guy is? Because it really, to Boom's point, like I think Blackwood's younger and got the higher ceiling, but Wedgwood's got sparkling numbers. Would you do the Boston thing and just alternate until things get a little tougher and then pick a guy?
I think it depends on, again, who you trust behind the scenes. So if Blackwood is the more talented goaltender. Like I think he's a clear 1 if he's healthy. I think Wedgwood is an unbelievable 1A kind of 2 that can give you starter minutes. I think you go with one guy, but you do have the luxury. Like if I'm Colorado, I don't sleep on the first round and go, hey, we're just going to try some things out. I think you try and power through, and if you can win in 4 or 5, you go ahead. Like that's, they've got to be ruthless. And regardless, whoever they play, Edmonton plays Vancouver tomorrow, so they got to win that game. Vegas plays, like I looked at it. Seattle tonight, so you'll know if Vegas loses to Seattle, that top spot's still available for Edmonton because of regulation wins, I do believe. If not, if Edmonton loses to Vancouver, they could drop to Colorado if LA and Anaheim win their last games. Like there's some crazy, crazy stuff going on in the next 2 days. But I think Colorado, whoever they play, they can't sleep on them. Go hard at it and get your rest.
We'll let you go get lunch. I like the it didn't go by me because I catch a lot. I'm a sharp guy. The old Chat GPT. I'm looking for some 5-star hotels. A lot. What was that coast? The
Puglia in Italy.
The oogly boogly coast there.
Puglia. It's in Bari, in these nice places over there. And you guys know I go to Italy. Yeah. I'm going to Italy, but we're trying a new spot. We're trying the eastern coast.
The other coast. It's supposed to be beautiful there. Opposite of Naples.
How are is it options in the 5-star range there? Is it
there's a nice resort called the Baglioni Resort.
Delicious.
Love bagels.
Yeah, delicious.
And we've looked at it. Thing is, might have to take a mortgage out on the house or something.
Shoot me the dates. Maybe we'll all go book.
Do a remote show.
Great.
Go to Pescara.
There we go. Exactly.
Take care, Noodler.
Have a good one. Chat soon.
There he is, Jay
Bye-bye.
McLennan on the Insider Hotline presentation of Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating. Full service plumbing, HVAC, great promos on spring preventative maintenance. They are combating. They're out there battling on a daily basis.
In the snow today, they'll still be battling?
Our hard water, chlorine, plumbing systems, pollen, dust, allergens, virus, airborne contaminants.
Should have had him in about a month ago.
Yeah. Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating, your crystal clear choice for home comfort. 587-317-1551. Check them out at crystalclearcalgary.com.
Do we want to watch the full bones? Because we got the right one. And that was, I think, 2 weeks ago when things were starting to unravel.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if that was.
Because I watched the full thing and he was, it looked like he was
flamethrower.
Lost a child, ran a 10K, and got divorced in 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's no good idea.
Wiped.
Yeah.
Rick, you've been a part of a lot of games and a lot of seasons. Have you ever been part of something that's as frustrating as this has been down the stretch?
No. And you know what? All you got to do is look at the stat sheet. 3 hits, 23 giveaways. Like, I don't know if I'm back, but if I'm back, I'm changing this culture. These guys, they don't care. Losing is not important enough to them. It doesn't bother them. Like, how can you go out and play like that? Should have done this about a month ago. But this is why we are where we are. This is why we're out of the playoffs. That kind of effort. Losing, you have to hate losing. I don't care if it's a meaningless game. I don't care. Show up and compete. 3 hits, 23 giveaways. What else you want to know?
You reached them for so long after you got here. How did it stop? Where did it stop?
Because it got tough. Because it got hard. Like we talked about after the Olympic break. It's going to get harder. So everything's good as long as it's going their way. And now it gets tough, we don't want to battle back. And that's what's happened over the last a couple of weeks. That's all that's happened. We're going to change that. If I'm back, I don't know if I'm back. Don and I will talk. We'll get to that. But man, oh man, some of those guys are so lucky the season's over and there's no practice tomorrow. Anyways, and there's no more games. What else you want to know?
I think even in the long history of this franchise, I don't think they've ever lost 6 games in a row to end a season at home.
No.
Is that worse?
It's terrible. Inexcusable. If they're not embarrassed by, not only tonight, by that, they're on the wrong team. They are. They got to be embarrassed with that. Anything else? Yep.
I'm like a guy that wants to be back. Do you want to be back? Did you scratch the itch? Where are you?
All right, we scratched the itch. I'm going to talk to Don, as we said from there on, right? But and the players were told tonight, if I'm back, we're changing this freaking culture.
Whew. I mean,
unreal.
That is not contrived. That is not, I'm going to go out there and you could hear in his voice before he even got started.
He's crying.
He's taking a breath. How don't you love Bones? Yeah, that's.
I know that we are in this era where the player is different and you're worried about alienating young stars. But if I'm the owner, you got to bring this guy back because there's a reason your franchise has almost 0 success to look at since you were born in the mid-90s. Like, what is the what is the high water mark for Columbus? Like you swept or you won a game in the bubble, like around in the bubble. Like they've done nothing.
They beat Tampa
It's been
Bay.
a laughing stock.
Yeah, Torts beat Tampa Bay or whatever.
Yeah, and it was Korpisalo and Merzlikins, and they were upside. So you had one series win in a bubble with no fans.
I don't know
5
if that
years
was the
ago.
bubble.
It was the second year of the bubble, I think. I could be wrong. Pretty sure it's in Toronto.
No, I don't think. Anyway,
Like it's embarrassing how bad that franchise has
I
been
don't
since
know
day
if you
one.
need Bones back, and if you want him back, go ahead. I'm not saying here or there for that,
Yeah. Mhm.
but clearly he has established hey.
Because
That's a fair point.
because he didn't come back to Winnipeg,
No.
but he read the letter of the law on the way out.
Yeah,
And
as did Maurice in a
Yeah.
way. Yeah, and then they got rid of Wheeler and Pierre-Luc Dubois, and they won the President's Trophy last year.
I didn't realize it was that bad at home because obviously they've mixed in some wins here along the way. They beat Montreal in Montreal 5-2. They were in Detroit and won that one in a shootout. But remember, we talked about before the Olympic break, what teams are most frustrated to see this break in the schedule hit, and it was Columbus because they were on a tear at the Olympic break.
Columbus and Detroit are the two teams that tumbled the most.
Yeah,
correct?
big time.
The Islanders were kind of as
Yeah,
well.
they were. Yeah.
Ottawa and Philly absolutely skyrocketed and climbed. And
Pittsburgh
played the
kept
way
going despite the injuries and
Right?
suspensions.
I would. It's a deep, long, philosophical,
Yeah.
that word, conversation. Everyone I talk to around hockey, the coaching wise, is like, give me guys that want to win.
Mm-hmm.
We have every skill imaginable. We've got the equipment, we've got the skills. They do the skill work, the puck touches, the edging, da 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 do da 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 do da 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 da. Give me someone that wants to win. Give me someone that has that heart. Give me someone that will drag these other bastards into a fight. That's what every coach out there is looking for. More of that. We
50 in
do
a
not
row.
need danglers. It's hard to win without the skill, but I'm telling you, all the coaches, all the GMs right now, they're dying for heart and soul guys. Give me heart and soul guys. Give me 3 hits.
Yeah.
3 hits.
Yeah.
What are we talking? Come on.
You could see what's happening in that room. They're like 1 to go, flights booked. They're not even.
Well, but I don't think
they're
it's
not even
that.
where their feet are. I'm not
Yes,
giving them excuses because
I'm not. Yeah,
Bones
but
is
I'm
clearly
not talking
saying.
about just Columbus.
No, I think it's a generational change. The reason that these guys that want to win so bad are so coveted is because there's less and less of them. They're not everywhere.
Yeah, I had no idea because Ovechkin, is this his last game? Caps win and whatever. He's that's kind of nice. The crowd in Columbus giving him whatever. And then this half's like, what did I miss? Because it's 2-1 game. But okay, 6 in a row, and you're at home, and you were in, and then you're out, and Bones has nothing to lose, like we said.
I love it.
Why not be honest? Yeah, I think for some players, maybe you get to that point, like you say, where it's I'm sick of losing. I love being in the NHL, and it was a novelty and a perk, and God, this is the greatest thing. But you know what? I am here now. It'd be nice to win something, and playing with other guys that don't give a shit.
Well, that's contagious.
Like we talk about Nate McKinnon, right? What it must be like you almost can't be an Avalanche player if you're wired a certain way.
He's going to run.
He'll eat you alive.
Yeah. It's 5 years in a row they've missed. And they won in the bubble against Toronto. Now, remember, they had the 2 bubbles that year. They beat Toronto in their own building in a play-in series.
I give you credit.
And the year before was Tampa, and that was real crowds 2019. It's been 5 years since they made the playoffs. And Aaron Portzline went around the room this morning and talked to Boone Jenner and Sean Monahan, others, and they all kind of tried to downplay it, which kind of makes Bones' point.
Wow. When you're on the cusp of the playoffs and you can play in the Stanley Cup playoffs,
Just busting your ass.
Bones shouldn't have to say a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
And you could see this spinning away from them 2 weeks ago because they were in a spot and then Philly got going and the Penguins didn't crumble when they lost Crosby and then the Malkin suspension and Ottawa got their shit together and Boston all of a sudden started running wins
When
together.
you look at the Ottawa squad, what do you see?
Me? A championship caliber team with questionable goaltending.
A team that wants to win.
Right?
Like
physicality, depth.
it's like, son of a bitch, we're gonna have to play these bastards. This is gonna be a dogfight.
Yeah.
Like when I look at all, I'm like, that's a drag them out. We're gonna where are the bodies going to be found at the end of this?
We've been dragging Carolina for being a team that's tough to get excited about. Ottawa in that series helps a ton for me actually turning it on, because I really think that they're building something special in Ottawa. They got a really good team.
We'll pivot. We'll get to the Pinder Report. Want to tell you first about Outdoor Dental. Outdoor.dental, Dr. J. Patel. Maybe it's sleep apnea treatment. Go to dental office. Yeah. Snoring treatment. Snoring can disrupt not only your sleep, other people's sleep. Look at this room today. Outdoor Dental, simple, painless solution for snoring. Just 2 15-minute treatments can last up to a year. The treatment works by creating gentle tension in the soft palate to reduce snoring. Most insurance plans, they're going to cover this for you. Look at Dr. J. He's like, what have we got in here? It's another chili pot. Learn more or book a consultation at outdoor.dental. Sedation dentistry, sleep apnea treatment, snoring treatment, the advanced dental technology that they have. It was a major investment. Who sold them all that stuff?
I don't know.
Probably a good guy though. Advanced dental technology, Invisalign. It's the cutting edge stuff that you're not going to get at most dental offices, which is what makes them special and great and unique. Outdoor.dental is their website. Learn more online and check that out.
Maybe you're playing 6:15 morning hockey, get a row of teeth taken out.
Yeah,
we'll take care of you.
Yeah, because some guys like,
hey, Harvey,
I'm 50. You're 21.
Settle down.
Running around here on a Wednesday morning. Click. Oh. Was it worth it?
Oh,
no, I don't think
yeah,
so.
but we won. Look at the scoreboard.
Oh, because are you
You've
getting
got
on the
no
charter
teeth.
flight heading to Dallas after? No, I'm going to work after this. I have to go to work. And then what? Tomorrow? Are you? Yeah, I work tomorrow.
A weekday I work.
Yeah.
It hurts a lot.
Yeah, gas prices are really hard right now. I have to work because it's a thing. Outdoor.dental website. How do you feel about Buffalo Boston?
I think it's a battle. I'm right with Noodles.
Yeah.
I think that either Buffalo's going to show up and continue that hot streak, and they've learned and they'll pick up on the momentum of it, or it'll be pressure packed. And I don't. We've given Boston no attention.
I was just going to say
they've quietly done.
They're
Really
it's a 100-point team.
They're good.
Yeah.
What was it last night? They sat. The teams are sitting guys and still finding ways to win. Yeah, the Boston Bruins have 100 points. They're a formidable foe.
Yeah, Swayman's good.
Yeah.
It's
McAvoy's. They missed him.
The Pats and the Bills hate each other. This
this
is a natural rivalry.
I think this is the 9th time these two will face. Last time, 2010, round 1. Wow. Sabres Bruins.
Well, anything is a long time ago if you're talking Sabres in the playoffs. Their social media team went absolutely AWOL yesterday because it's the first time in the social media era that they've made the playoffs. It was unbelievable.
It was rotary phones last time.
Oh.
Sabres were doing anything. So.
I wanted to ask Red about this for a long time, and now that the playoffs are close, like obviously anyone that knows anything about the sport would say you want Game 7 on home ice. But there is a bit of that pressure of holding serve when you have the first two in your building and the other team wins one. It feels like, look at us. Like this, especially for a team that has, like, most of those guys have not played a playoff game. When you look through that lineup, not that you wanted to have a lesser season and go on the road, but there is a bit of pressure that comes on top of it. And then the tickets are going for 10 grand and the city's been wound up for a month and everyone's expecting you to go win a cup now in a way.
But that's what you'll find out is whether these guys accept this as pressure or opportunity, right? Like I've always said, and I've always felt, and I've always enjoyed, I never felt pressure in the playoffs. And it sounds corny and cheesy. Oh, wow, look at you. But it wasn't. It was excitement.
Yeah.
It was a step on the ice and you look down and you're doing warm-up. I'm like, I own you. We're going to kick your ass, just so you know. We were going to Toronto in 99 in the semifinals. Their team is way better. Yeah. We're going to Pittsburgh in 95, 96. It's Hall of Famers left and right. We're going to Detroit, 03, 04. We can't beat these guys. You know who believed?
You guys did.
We didn't care if it was on the road. So I know what you're saying, but a good team, it's irrelevant.
And they've been in a spot where another team we talked about, the Olympic break coming at the wrong time, is the Sabres. They were on a heater. and they were not at the point where they were a lock, but they were going good. And you're like, man, if there was a team that could cancel Olympics, it'd be the Sabres too. So they could just keep playing because everything's going great. They've continually shown up in those big moments down the stretch. They've got a steely vibe about them, albeit not in the playoffs yet. You think of the Tampa game coming out of the Olympics, the rematch against Tampa. This I love what they're made of, and you hope they don't stub a toe early. I love the
weird.
team.
I'm kind of
Talk the other side now.
Yeah, because if I'm Boston and I'm going, I got all to lose.
Mm-hmm.
No one's talked about us. No one gives a shit about us. We've got 100 points. We have an awesome goaltender, one of the best scorers. Why? How many? What's the point differential? Wins
8.
So you guys are so much better than we are.
Bruins have more home wins.
You're like, right? Like if I'm Boston, it's very easy to go, ooh, we're terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the Sabres.
Perfect to slide into the underdog.
There's a lot of those, maybe less so Montreal they want, but Montreal going into Tampa Bay, let's go steal one on the road.
Yeah.
Philadelphia, house money. Ottawa, going into let's win one and get back home and let our fans go absolutely batshit.
Minnesota and Dallas, take one there.
Yeah.
Feeling better.
I feel like Minnesota and Dallas are both going to beat each other.
That's going to be a war.
That
is gonna be
both teams are going to win on the road.
I saw some of the previews coming out because some of the matchups have been set now. Minnesota, Dallas has been set for seemingly 2 weeks. Yeah. Literally down to the percentage point, 50-50. And you're like, I test matches the numbers on this one because it's like, who's going to make one more play? It feels like that's just going to be Game 7 and someone like not unlike Dallas, Colorado last year where Rantanen, they're down and he takes over the third period and Dallas moves on.
Yeah. Galtza mentioned yesterday, Rupe hints out for at least games 1 and 2 for the Stars. What do we know much about Miro Heiskanen yet?
I was just going to say,
anyway, we don't
Heiskanen update.
We're days away from it, but
it's also the undisclosed injury time of year.
True.
As Carolina showed us yesterday.
That's correct. Let's do that.
Pinder Report for Village Honda. The big buy-in is on. $2 million dedicated to buying your cars. Returning a lease. Maybe you got an extra car around the property. Take it into Village Honda for their complimentary appraisal. You can set it up online. If you come to an agreement, you're paid in less than 24 hours. Don't take your car anywhere else first. VillageHonda.com. We start with last night's game at the Dome. And the writers were writing Avalanche, best Flames, and second last game of the year, the penultimate, Dino. There's Pike Bomb for you. This was a nervous, scary, don't you dare play your way into the 7th from the bottom spot Flames kind of game. We don't know if Thursday's game will see an LA team that wants to win or not. There's a scenario where they can move up. There's also scenarios where Thursday night is meaningless, and the Flames at home have been very good this year. A top 10 home team in the NHL. A late deflection was the difference. Nate McKinnon into an empty net, 3-1. Of note for the Flames, you saw some good performances from youngsters, but another veteran D-man onto the shelf, at least for last night. White Cloud Dental Work, puck to the face, already missing Ball, who I imagine is done for the year. Hanley on the left side, who has not played a lot lately. Kuznetsov, I believe he's going to be done for the year. You are either going to get White Cloud with some sort of bubble-like apparatus or an emergency Daniil Miramanov recall.
Yeah, thank you to Logo.
Logo.
Perek last night, 22-21 in terms of minutes. Mata, 24-26. Brstevich up to 22.5. So it's one game, but it's...
Casual comment. I like what's happening with Perek.
Me too.
As far as the ice time.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I don't know how productive. I'm not commenting on the play. I'm just saying I like what's happened because going into next year should feel very comfortable and knowledgeable about what it takes to play.
I mentioned it the other day. It isn't a full season where you're like, wow. But if you look at where he started in the fall and where he is now, it's been a massive leap.
Yeah. If you want to call it like giving lemons lemonade, it's like and the kid himself. Yeah. They all made the best of the situation.
Yeah, and he went
we know what
World
the
Juniors
circumstances were. Went to World Juniors, came home. There was even some shit that happened there with the media and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
It feels like get through one more game and come to camp, be in shape. Let's fucking go.
And he's springing guys from his own zone at the far blue line, dancing in spinoramas. Like the creativity and the ability, the IQ to create offense has been on display last.
And I feel similarly about Brstevich.
Yeah.
Again, I see him making plays every game. Not nowhere near as flashy as Perek, obviously, but that's just a smart little play.
That's the right play.
Just
That's the right play.
throw the
That's
instead
the
of just
right
like pumping the puck. I'm just going to take a half second, stuck it, and hit the guy. It's just there's a couple those two guys.
Yeah,
could be real pillars for this team.
Both on the right side, and then up front, Gridden continues. He missed the last one with illness, but was back. You can see the talent oozing there, and even Suni have made some really nice plays. I think of that one-on-one where he does that backline move where you slide it in and shoot it over the stick, like
hit the post in the game prior to that. It feels like there's got something there.
There's some pro traits there.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say that it starts next September or October where he's all of a sudden a full-time NHLer, but you can see why a guy like that gets drafted. There's some tools that are going to play up.
I agree.
Despite not dominating the A, like we've seen some other guys who can't crack NHL rosters. Other news on the night, if you missed this, break out the Kleenex. Dustin Wolf and a young fan. This is great stuff.
Give me a stick.
Yeah, but he knew who you were.
He's like, I've heard your shtick, fat boy.
I've seen some of your clips, fat boy.
You're kind of picking and choosing here, Wolf. I mean, yeah, okay, great for that.
I don't know that we saw in the broadcast, but Parker Kelly's had an awesome year, 20 goals. He's got family coming to the game, and I think this is his uncle. He gets to do the starting lineup for the Avs. Buckle up. Mohawk. Face paint. Is it the Legion of Doom, Dino, in WWE?
Oh, yeah. Road Warriors or whichever take your pick.
So he rips around the room, giving everyone fives.
From Camrose, you say.
Oh,
okay.
Really, huh?
Yeah.
Well, who are you cheering for tonight, though? Okay.
And you feel like he didn't...
this is a dream.
He didn't start the Mohawk for last night. He just took it down. It was a trim.
Yeah, he tightened up the edges.
So, the forward, number 20, Colton.
Yeah! Ross Colton, there you go.
Number 17, Parker Kelly.
Does the whole lineup. The boys love it. I mean, the Avs have been waiting for the playoffs for seemingly 2.5 months. That's a nice way to spice it up.
One guy's like, what the
Nate's like, let's get her going here.
Yeah. Got a fucking game to win. I got 52 goals. I got to hold off this kid in Montreal, for fuck's sake.
Flames called a timeout with 11 seconds left, and the Avs then kept their top line out because they got a breather. Nate just picks up .100, and Nate Dogg gets goal 53. Unless McDavid wants to throw up a 5 spot, and Nate's still got another game. Rocket over.
This guy was way calmer than I was when I went into the Saskatoon Blades room.
I think you also had a 20-minute speech, and they missed warm-up, didn't they?
Yeah, I was screaming. Got to get the boys.
The Avs got to win, too.
There's a bit of difference there.
Blades could use one tonight.
Blake Coleman was named the Peter Marr Good Guy Award winner yesterday for the 25-26 season.
Attaboy.
Love Peter Marr. Love that he's got his name on that award. And Blake Coleman's dealt with a lot on and off the ice this year with 1 year remaining on his deal.
What the hell do you mean it's dealt with a lot? Kid,
probably just trade rumors, another child on the way, moving the family down to Texas.
When he got beat up by Lowry and blew his shoulder out there.
That was no fun.
He's a good guy, though.
He's a good guy.
Good guy. Wins the award. Gets goal number 20 last night, Dino.
It's a bit of a putz, though. I got to tell you. White Cloud is pissed right off because he's like, I got facial surgery.
Yeah.
I should take Thursday off, but this guy, Mr. Good Guy, he flies to Dallas and back to nothing games and like
day after his kid's born.
How do I get a day off when
this
Peter Marr Good Guy over there?
Thanks, Blake.
Flames made a signing, according to some sources. Kent Anderson played for DU. He's their captain. This is the Kreck Dog, Nate Kreckman, breaking the news. I feel good about this report as our source on this is DU captain Kent Anderson. His source,
that's right, Kent.
The player.
Well, congrats, Kent.
He scored that double overtime goal that we showed you early in the week.
Mr. Anderson.
Was it Wisconsin they beat?
That's correct. I don't know.
Or was it Michigan? Anyway, double OT winner.
They beat Wisconsin in the final.
So he scored in the semis. That was the double overtime. That might have been Michigan. Okay.
And the kid that scored the winner against Wisconsin was first goal of the season.
He's 22. He's 6'3", 205, right shot D. Calgary product, McKnight Mustang.
Oh, the Mustangs. Don't like those guys. Yeah.
Scholastic Athlete of the Year. Got some brains on him.
Oh, what's that?
The brain on you.
Look at the brain on him. 43 games, 12 PIMs, plus 13, 4 points this season. Looks like a guy that they don't have a lot of depth on the right side of the American League level. They got lots at the NHL one. Go get him, Kent.
Sorry, wait. Did you say he's a forward or a D?
He's a D, right shot D.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Way to go, Craig.
Wait, Gregory?
Guess that's why you can come talk to me at the game the other day, but whatever.
Yeah, he's working a deal out for
Real
Kent.
busy.
One left. Good work, man. Walking sticks can be retired soon.
The ultimate.
Oh.
The ultimate game. Kings at Flames. Game 82. Take Friday off. We can talk about this game for you.
Oh, I got lots to do Friday. We got to get prepared.
Friday's a big day.
Dry cleaning. Take some of those.
We should have done that at lunchtime.
Talked about that on Friday, I suppose. Finals from last night. Let's take a spin around the NHL. Bruins shut out the Devils. Miserable year. Wonder what changes are coming there. They've already said we're good to Tom Fitzgerald, their GM, who may resurface in Nashville. I wonder about Sheldon Keefe.
GMs usually like their coach. You know? Bring in my guy, start my rate, like my tenure with my guy kind of a thing. But
so new GM, Sheldon Keefe's not his guy? Nah.
Geeky had a goal last night. He's up to 39 goals.
Oh,
not too shabby.
Billy Bob Warner is loving the Geeky. Loving him.
Past the 100 points. Bruins, 100 points on the season with the win.
Pasta just doing pasta things.
Yeah.
No more Marchand, no more Bergeron. Don't matter. 100 points.
Canes are boring. We give them no credit. They finished the season going 4-0-1. They finished first in the East.
What the hell happened to the new coach bump?
I know.
Won the first
Islanders lost 7 of their last 8 games.
Won the first of the board. I think they've lost their last 3. I think they're done for the year.
I think so. Brandon Bussey finishes the year 31-6-2.
How's he? Vesna?
I don't.
Not a lot of games. He's been damn good.
Flyers beat the Habs 4-2. The Habs kind of wanted this one. Trying to get home ice against Tampa. It does not happen.
Really had nothing to play for.
Yeah.
Locked into the 3.
Mishkov hits the 20-goal mark with a goal, had a couple of helpers. Radek Bonk's kid Oliver made his NHL debut, had a couple points in the first period. Last night, the Flyers had a bonk and a bump.
The bonk bump.
Alex Bump, Oliver Bonk. You know, that's just kind of a fun. That's a fun fact there, Red. Yeah, that's what they had right there. Porter Martone, this kid,
been unreal.
9 points in a 6-game streak to end the season. Caulfield trying to get some goals, had 10 shots on net.
Wow.
Still stuck at 51. He's 2 back of
old Dan the man.
The Nate Dog. Ovechkin assist on the game winner by Chick Dog.
He missed an empty netter.
Caps 2-1 over the Jackets, which
yes, he almost never misses empty nets.
The Chick Dog, 8 game-winning goals, ties OEL for most in a season by a defenseman.
What's he up to, like 23-4?
8 game winners.
Yeah. No, he's been unbelievable. Should have gone to the Olympics. Come on,
Ovi played all 82 games this year, gentlemen. Led the Caps in goals with 32 and points with 64.
God, that's crazy.
The Wild beat the Ducks 3-2. The Wild rested 10 regulars, including their top 6 scorers, and still beat the Ducks, who would like to win.
Lost 8 of 9 now?
They are 1-6-2 in their last 9. Goosh. Utah beat the Jets 5-3. Schmaltzy with a pair. Mammoth clinched the first wild card. Sean Dursey injured for the Mammut. No word afterwards. Blues beat Jacks Penguins 7-5. Real nail biter.
Penguins overs.
Snuggerud 4 points. He's up to 21 goals. The Blues, they've won 3 straight. I wonder if are they upset in St. Louis? The fans?
I think they're happy with that Falk trade, but yeah, that pick's not going to be as high as it could have been. They were really bad halfway through the year.
Anthony Matha, another goal. He's up to 33. Decent signing.
Wow.
And the Kings, the 33rd time this season, go to extra time. And for the 20th time this season, they lose in extra time by a score of 4-3. Kings, on one hand, 6-0-2 in their last 8. But yes, they are 13-20 beyond regulation. If you were looking at regulation victories in the National Hockey League, Vancouver has 15. Chicago has 21. The Kings have 22.
Crazy.
And the Kings are in a playoff spot.
It was right there in front of us. Penguins over and a Kings tie. How do we miss that?
I don't. Did you? I thought you had the over. Or did you take the under?
I parlayed it with,
you parlayed it. Right.
With an under Kings Canucks. I should have been playing overtime with Kings Canucks. Damn it.
Well, Thursday. Hey, Jack, Thursday, afterburner, overtime.
Can't wait.
Kings and Flames. It's a guarantee. Get your wallet out.
Yeah.
So that's the schedule from last night.
Let's look at the standings in the East. Everything's locked in. We'll show you the bracket in a moment. No seeding to be determined. Everything is where it will finish. Ottawa can't catch Boston. Buffalo, Tampa, Carolina, and Pittsburgh will all start on home ice, and we can dive into those series in a moment. First, though, let's go out west where the opposite is true. Only Dallas and Minnesota are locked in. Edmonton can finish as high as first in the Pacific and also finish in wild card 2. Weird.
Yeah.
Colorado, Edmonton. You know what they say? This playoff format's not fair. 2 great teams. Please.
Who do they play?
Oilers get the Canucks.
Oh.
Vegas will play Seattle tonight. Any point will clinch them top seed in the Pacific.
And the Knights can clinch the title. They've got Utah, I believe. The Vegas Golden Knights.
Like I just said, Seattle tonight, and if they get a point. Are you saying in round 1?
Vegas?
Vegas tonight, Seattle.
Right.
Got it.
Okay.
Don't fight, guys.
No, just clarity. That's all. Ducks have been playing horribly.
Clarity.
Well, I mean, they're not playing.
All right.
Ducks been ugly. The 1 win in their last 9. This was their division to lose. They had like 4 points a game in hand.
Well, they gone and done it. So
young group. They have some grizzled leaders, but there's a bit of a gap between the Gauthiers and the Leo Carlsons and the Beckett Senecas, and maybe the old guard, which is your Gudis, Trouba, Killorn, Kreiders. We'll see how it goes in the postseason. If it started today, we know the East will look like that. The right side, the left is entirely up for grabs, except Dallas, Minnesota.
So Edmonton, I was saying that odds are it's Anaheim or it's LA.
Yes.
Like it's looking that way.
Yep.
Do we know how many flights and hotel rooms we have to pay for the Oilers Nation folks to go down? Have they got that number to us? Because the barn burner credit card, we got to just make sure.
The good news is it's likely Greater LA, so you maybe just pick something in between the 2 buildings, and then you don't have to wait for the matchup to get set, because the longer you wait.
Yeah, because I know that there's a lot of them that seem to go.
Well, we're excited to get down there.
Yeah.
I've always been a big Duck/Kings fan.
Jack, do you have any intel on that? Because they send a lot of guys.
Yeah, we're probably screwed.
We'll okay, let us know.
Keep moving. Bottom 10. This is where the Flames, things got a little dicey last night, tied 1-1. There was a world, if Calgary Flames got 1 more goal late, they could pass Toronto and potentially even reel in Seattle, who have 2 left. It was not the case. They could not finish lower than 4th from the bottom.
Which means they could pick no lower than 6th.
Correct. And most likely would pick 4 or 5.
So how do you feel about that? Worst case 6?
I'm wound tight.
Okay.
That is BS.
Now, they still can get lower or higher in the inverse standings, if you will. They need the Rangers to play well tonight. They've got Tampa, who I imagine will be resting everyone. Nothing at stake for the Bolts. Just Erkin against Vasilevsky, though, because Johansson's out. Yeah, here's tonight's stakes. Thanks, Pike. Rangers lose in regulation. They're locked into 30th. If they get a point or more, then a Flames regulation loss would have them finish 3rd from the bottom, meaning you couldn't pick worse than 5th overall. And most likely you'd pick 4th. Interesting. Keep moving. We saw the Bones rant last night. That was unreal. Other things making its rounds around the NHL news loop. Sabres went nuclear yesterday. This was great stuff. Their social media, quote, admin had receipts for 14 years of everyone crushing the Sabres. And they have their time in the sun finally as a top seed. There's Ryan Whitney on Spitting Chicklets. They put a billboard up in Buffalo.
It's right downtown.
It's just like where you know where that is.
I get gas at that station.
And how good is that? How big is that billboard for people that haven't been?
It's a billboard-sized billboard.
It's
a billboard.
People can see it. It's quite a bit bigger than those cars below it.
Yes. It's a full billboard.
In the Saberhood Times.
Great rag.
Yeah, that's a great one.
This business is good in Buffalo land. This team that we wondered about how stable is the future if they're going to keep missing the playoffs. Oh, there's not a lot of money, but well, hang on. 97% renewal rate on season tickets, 3,000 new season tickets sold, best local TV ratings in the U.S., merch sales up 25%. It's booming in Buffalo, Rhett.
Things are good in the below.
So good that we can't afford to go out there. We're going to.
I'll tell you what, the local TV ratings are always.
Yeah, it's wild. They'll be last in the league, and it's Carolina against somebody. Highest ratings in the U.S. Buffalo got a 12 share.
If you watch the TV ratings in the Stanley Cup final, which the Sabres have had no part in for quite a while,
Buffalo.
And I don't know if you have it, but I read this morning you got to pick your jerseys. You pick your road jersey, and they're going with the classics, the blue and the yellows,
the blue and the golden yellow.
I just feel like every time I watch them in those black.
Yeah, the goat head's been good to them.
They've been real good.
I feel like the Tampa games, they might have had the goat head in one of those too. Yeah.
It's okay.
Great jerseys. Just keep doing what you're doing, boys. Whatever feels good.
We'll play, boys.
Tampa Bay locked up home ice against Montreal. All-time 16-5 when they're the top seed. Habs, though, pretty plucky for an underdog, hanging in there. That'll be a fun one. Montreal will be lit. They get started on the road. I don't mind that for the Habs. Go steal one. And it'll be the youth and up-and-coming Habs against the experience and veteran we've got rings Lightning. Fun.
Yeah.
Happy 9th anniversary to this guy becoming famous. Dart Guy in 2017 became a cult hero / loser.
He's also from Camrose.
I believe he's from Ontario.
Face paint market is huge in Canberra.
Booming. He's sweating a bit too because that leaf's falling apart.
Yeah,
he can't wait for the intermission.
Cracking a bead.
So happy 9th anniversary to Dart Guy being relevant. You miss him, Jack?
Not sure he is relevant anymore.
On this day in 2017, yes.
Yeah. And then he was doing like talk shows and stuff. You're like, no. He was just an idiot at a game. He's not a celebrity.
With a dart in his yap.
Do you remember this, Jack?
Yes, I do.
Are you alive?
Oh, yeah.
In 2017?
2017. I was in high school.
Spin some tunes for me. What'd you do?
Just reading books. Crushing your...
Definitely not reading books. Jeez. Let's look at the games tonight. We have 6 of them, 12 teams in action. Stars and Sabres.
What?
Ott?
We're playing the game.
Oh, Stars and Sabres?
Steve Ott, yeah.
Ott is for sure one. Yep.
There's another good sniper that played both. Is Robbie DeMaio on both?
No.
No. Rangers and Bolts. I'll give you a JT Miller there. Those are his first 2 stops. Ew, gross.
Yeah, Ryan McDonough. Pops to mind.
He doesn't want to leave.
Saturday.
Ryan Callahan.
Stephen Weiss.
Detroit and Florida. Thank you, Dino.
Ray Shepard.
Ray Shepard is wrong. Toronto, Ottawa.
Dion.
I'm going to give you some Milan Mahala cues in that deal, too. Also, Matt Murray. Sharks and Hawks.
Who's the defenseman? Auntie Ranta, Uncle Auntie. And Chalmerson?
Nick Chalmerson, yeah.
Super Nintendo Chalmerson. Good pick.
Oh. Chandler Stevenson.
Thank you,
We had
Dino.
that one
Great
earlier this
work.
week.
And we don't have to waste 10 minutes feeling like idiots. Great work, man. As for the stakes tonight, I'm just looking. Vegas can wrap up top spot in the Pacific. And the Rangers, Flames fans will be watching to see if they can get a point or more. That would keep the hopes of the Flames finishing 3rd from the bottom alive. A regulation loss for the Rangers, as noted, keeps them 30th.
And I guess because we talked about Noodles, where the Leafs finish, I don't know if, but you got to be squinting to find some meaning to these sorts of deals.
I saw this question on Overdrive the other day. If you were going to fire Craig Berube, when are you going to do it? Because you haven't hired a GM. You don't know if you can do a president.
Yeah.
Is it the day after your last?
Black Monday NFL?
Yeah, because ODog took an exception to that and said, no, you don't string them out to dry here. Give it a few days, but it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Go ahead, let the guys clean their lockers and head out for the summer, and then
I wouldn't be surprised if Berube walked in and said,
"See ya."
Yeah, I've also packed my shit.
Yeah.
The other question that it made me think about is, you always do exit meetings. It's a chance for management and coaching staffs to get a temperature of the room. Who the fuck is doing those in Toronto this year? Is Keith Pelly doing exit meetings?
ChatGPT.
Like no one's left.
You're just sitting across from a laptop.
The coach we're going to fire.
Laptops asking you
doing those?
questions.
How long does it take to
To
get a GM or somebody?
sounds like they're doing interviews this week, is what Elliot was saying. So they're narrowing their scope. I don't know. Sonny Meta's a hot candidate.
Good luck, Leafs.
Yeah,
We're all pulling for you.
it'd really be a
Hope it
shame
works out.
to finish 5th in the bottom, move back to 6th, and give that pick to Boston. That would be too bad to have to watch someone's top 6 pick for the next 2 decades in division. That would really be too bad.
And Fraser Minton, the two of them just roaring.
Well, we'll always have Brandon Carlo. There's your bottom 10. We talked about this. Other pick that could change hands. I think Florida's done enough. I don't know they can get out of the bottom 10. You'd have to have something really crazy happen, like they win their last game and you get 2 crazy low probabilities hit to slide them back 2 spots. Panthers are probably going to get a top 10 pick and be going to the Cup final again next year. They're going to be unreal.
Yeah, they haven't been playing right.
No,
you look at the cast of regulars they've been sitting.
They're looked at their lineup the other day, and I was like, "This is incredible.
Yeah,
this is half their AHL affiliate. There is
that is not a noble tank. That's
no, and they don't care. Screw it. We're here to get rings. Not happening this year. Any final thoughts on Winnipeg? That's got to be one of the more disappointing seasons out there. Not maybe the drama of Toronto or New York, but in terms of expectations, that's a flop.
Coach and Tabe are the 2 hot buttons.
I mean, your goalie's good. Scheifele has a career year 100-point season.
Mm-hmm.
Connor still scores goals.
Mm-hmm.
It comes back to what happened. That huge swoon that they had. They went a month or whatever with one win
for Christmas or whatever.
So it's hard to feel sorry for them. They did it.
Yeah.
They put themselves in this spot.
It might be a similar situation. Like there's 3 teams there, Toronto, Winnipeg, and Florida, who could massively benefit. Yes, it's a shitty season, but it could turn out to be hugely beneficial where those 3 teams could bounce back next year. And because of
an extra month to your off season, just take a breath and come back. We're still good. But I do wonder, it's Winnipeg, right? They're always kind of, I guess maybe conservative isn't the.
I think you just have to because you can't make the big swings other markets can, right?
All I was going to say is coaching wise.
Yeah. They don't like firing guys the term. I think
because Maurice left on his own accord. Bones was.
I don't know that Arneal's the guy there. It's, our boy Kami wasn't a fan.
It's maybe unfair to Scott Arneal, but
what's he done for him?
President's Trophy and then this. So mixed bag.
But I feel like the President's Trophy's fine. Yeah, great. Yep. The hell does it matter?
Nothing. You'd trade 10 President's Trophies for 1 trip to the final.
It's impressive if you then win.
Right.
They fluked their way through the first round.
Yeah.
Last year.
No, you're right. What was it? Second left?
Yeah.
Crazy.
St. Louis was the better team.
Mm-hmm. That's a team to watch for. Snuggerud's come to life, you noted. Holloway and Broberg look like core pieces. They've got a nice system. I think they were a top 5 prospect pool. They got a haul for Shen and Falk, got younger, and they played really well for the last month here.
You gonna answer it?
Who the fuck is calling me from Medicine Hat?
It's the Ruck Twins. They're looking for info in Calgary.
It's Willie. Do you know where Craig is?
I guess that's Warner kid.
I can't find the Twins. I'm not answering it.
Calgary Hitmen, speaking of that, they play Medicine Hat tonight at the Dome. They're down 0-3. 3 close games. No one bought nachos for Rhett. Are you going to try for
I'll see what's
redemption tonight?
Situations like, I got to stay safe first, but I do love nachos.
7:00 at the Dome. Let's make this a longer than 4-game series, fellas. Get it back for Sunday at the Dome. That would be a game 6. Couple Flames draft picks, Hertig and Basha in this. The Ruck Twins obviously have some interest. The Flames sold their second rounders.
I didn't pick up on it because I'm dumb. But that Basha Ruck Twins line,
take that
I
place.
could see a reason to go and try and put that together. Here
You like that chemistry?
Do you want me to talk, Con?
You should have answered.
I should have answered it. Damn it.
No. Again, what are the rules on presenting nachos to you in the Dome at the concourse?
Slight nod.
Slight nod.
Side eye.
No solid eye contact. No touching.
Fully loaded nachos. Yep.
It was a It was a wrong number.
Oh,
You know how you can get it just will text out what the message is saying to you?
Yeah.
Hello, Mrs. Leesmeister. This is Dwayne calling. I was just calling to check in on our last conversation to see how Hadley was doing. So nothing urgent. Just give me a. So I'm Mrs. Leesmeister when I call back later. Hello.
that's all good. Mess
Hadley's-
up the number if they've been in touch before.
Hadley's doing wonderfully.
I just got out of the bath. What are you doing?
What are you wearing? Rock Twins bash it. Do it, Connie. Why not? You got all those picks. Do it.
Come on now.
There is definitely chemistry.
Let's take a look at the rest of the CHL. Jack, this is your time to shine, brother.
Oh, nice.
Let's go. We got some
you don't need
updates.
to, just go with whatever's because
Let's
you were
go.
kind of going back to what you remember. Just first thing that pops into your head.
Yeah.
Big Fat Dogs 3-0
Okay.
over New Brunswick.
Yeah.
Bar from Ontario 2-1 over Ottawa.
Yeah.
Kit Kat up 3-0 over So. The WSR Spitfire 3-0 over Flint.
Go to the queue.
Montreal 3-0 over Voodoo. Chicago 3 over Quebec.
Yeah. Quebec. Yeah.
Rue 3 over Shanghai. Blob in
What a series.
tight series with the NFL draft 2-2.
Who came back in that? I mean, it's been a dogfight.
Back and forth.
Wow.
We go. Western League, get us up to speed.
Awesome, lopsided.
Prince Albert 3-0 over the Blades.
Mhm.
Medhat 3 over Calgary. Everett 3-0 over. Wow, these are not good series.
I know.
Phil.
Ticton won game 3.
Went up to Prince George and won.
They lost the first 2 at home. Obviously, of Nova Flames fans, Carson Carroll's playing in that series. And they got stole 2 on the road. It's a visitor series so far. 3-0 over the road team. Good stuff, Jack. Thank
Everett
you.
3-0. And, yeah.
Thanks for the update, Jack.
Yeah.
Thanks,
There you go,
Jack. Appreciate that. I feel like this is the most reading he does all day when we make him do the.
Yeah, it's
good for him.
painful too.
It's so good.
So, Kit Kat.
So
I was disappointed to hear that Jack had not seen Eastbound and Down. Great TV series.
The movie?
The series. Strike 3, you're out. You're bleeping out. This gave me Eastbound and Down vibes. I don't want to say too much to spoil it for Jack, but look at this. Look at the no helmets.
Does look a little Kenny Powers.
It's got some Kenny Powers vibes.
Loves a jet ski.
Whew. Jack, please start Eastbound and Down once the regular
should.
season's over.
is that illegal? Can you do that in the States?
It's Florida. You do whatever you want. It'll make you wear
That's
helmets.
awesome.
The aura's pretty high, my kids would say. Good aura.
That is good aura. Can you imagine going to work like that? Fellas? Come on.
So it's not going to snow 20 centimeters there in the next 2 days?
I'll move.
I'm moving.
I'm coming.
Got summer tires in that? Or?
There's room for 2 on that, Jack. You and Retro.
Yeah.
You and
Watch
your
out for
babe,
Crocs.
Me and my babes. Goes down to the beach.
And if that's good aura, we got to show you this because this has got to be something similar to an ATV and a dog in the driveway here.
Oh, on the roof.
Look at it. Oh boy. The dog's like, you shouldn't have done that. I'm telling Dad.
What compels you?
You could make it to the Pinder Report.
Because like that's best case scenario is what just happened.
Just happened. Yeah.
Yeah, that is not the blooper reel. That's that fall into concrete. How do you like that?
Full on 100% success rate right here.
So does he go now and hop off the trike and it's just a lineup of babes and Red Bull sponsorship
Or does he have to pick up the dog poo off the curb?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, can we get a close up on the neighbor's house? Maybe there's some hotties over there.
Maybe.
Trying to impress.
Maybe he's, ladies, look at me.
Hello, ladies.
I like how this is just in some nice neighborhood. Some dumb kid.
Yeah.
There's that.
Could you get your kid to not like we're trying to sell our
Here's on
house?
the roof
I
deal.
love that he finishes it off with a little wheelie.
Yeah, a little popper.
Ought to be young and stupid again, eh?
Those
Yeah.
machines are the most dangerous.
Oh, those things are yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a death wagon, that thing.
Uncle Vic had one I nearly killed myself.
Oh yeah, I went
multiple
like right over handlebars the first time I drove one.
How'd that feel?
Not great.
No.
No. It's like this thing doesn't turn worth a shit.
It's very tippy.
It's very tippy.
Very tippy.
And then it was like, well, it's a trike. There's only 3 wheels. Well, can you get another wheel? Like, can we put 4 on it?
Seems
Nope.
stupid.
No need.
5 years later. Oh, a quad is a thing now.
Why didn't we think of that?
Like, why?
I was saying it the whole time.
Why wasn't that the first one
Mm-hmm.
that you can't? So you can't.
The spring tire event is on now at Village Honda. Maybe it's winters you need. Maybe it's regulars or the summers, whatever we're calling them. Save up to $140 on a purchase of 4 tires. Check it out, villagehonda.com.
There you go. One more game. Maybe find out tonight what we're doing for playoffs in the West.
Yeah, could have.
Then we can get a schedule out.
That Buffalo Ticketmaster or whatever it was seemed to lead us to believe that Sunday was game 1. That's a little clue.
Sunday fun day.
I was going to say, are the dates not?
Not yet, but I think behind the scenes there's probably stuff locked in.
Yeah.
Well, it would be.
Yeah. Like,
Wouldn't want to tell people so that if they.
like Minnesota, Dallas, they
They'll have
could
that.
have had that locked down
Yeah.
long ago.
Now they do like spreading stuff out, so depending on
Again, brilliant. Because, like, if people want to travel to go walk, yeah. Let's keep it from the. Because it's.
You trying to get to Edmonton? What's the?
Yeah. Like, I don't want to have to travel through a snowstorm.
No, you don't. Maybe you should go up now. Head there
Get
now.
a couple
and-
extra days. Oh,
yeah. Like, what if it ends up
Festival City,
Snowing for
cultural capital.
Mm-hmm.
Go check out the Butter Dome.
Saw people talking about the Butter Dome online.
It's pretty good.
It's like, of course, the town with the hippo tank has a Butter Dome.
It's pretty yellow. I got to be honest.
Oh, it's
That's
very
the
yellow.
most yellow thing I've ever seen.
It's GMC Truck Month. Right now with GMC, you've been waiting for the perfect time to upgrade your ride. Jack, this is it. The 2026 Sierra 1500 Pro Graphite Crew Cab, built to stand out and now available at 0% financing for 72 months. 2-inch factory lift, off-road suspension, 5.3 liter V8 engine. It's the kind of power that you actually feel when you hit the gas. Truck Month, you can get into your very own. Head to your nearest GMC dealership. Take it for a spin. See what the Pro Graphite Crew Cab can really do. You're going to love it. You with your stubby little legs having to hop up in there with that extra 2-inch lift kit. Be tricky. I have faith in you, Jack. I have faith in you. Hear that thing rumbling around. No problems parking in Marta Loop. Just park on top of some of these little cars out here. People don't know how to park outside.
Seems busy again down here.
Yep. Tis. Got some cool stuff coming next week. Greg Keller from Bonton Meats reached out yesterday.
Really?
He's like, hey, we're doing a little this sort of a thing. Little collab. You know, like when music artists do a little thing. That's what Greg Keller's going to be
Tay
doing.
McCrae, Morgan Wallen, we'll work together.
That's right.
We'll duet.
Yeah. I don't know how good a singer Greg is, but maybe we'll find out.
We're pretty good though.
Greg,
So if he's
find
working
out.
with us, we can carry it.
All that was in my head when I started talking about Bonton is, do I have time? Because I have a couple other things I need to do. Can I get to Bonton and get a friggin' roast and get home before the snow? Because it's roast weather.
Yeah, because you are not leaving the house.
I am
tomorrow.
not leaving the house. I'm not coming here tomorrow. I'm not going anywhere tomorrow.
Perfect. Man, imagine it was last week. The Masters started tomorrow and we had 27. Oh,
yeah.
Mama.
I'll approach it the same way.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to play
Buffalo, the Sabres game, it's a playoff game Saturday. Flames play tomorrow. I may just have to bunker.
I'm hoping
hunker right down.
Full slate of games Saturday. If it's going to be this kind of slop.
How's your hoof, by the way?
You know what? It sucks when I wake up and then I think I've got the medical cocktail figured out. So as soon as that stuff kicks in, I feel much better.
Well, speaking of like music, and I was kind of want some new music. Congrats on the new album.
Me?
Yes.
Well,
I
didn't
had
want you to
no
blow up my
idea.
spot. It's kind of a personal thing.
I mean, thought it would have come up. So if you're looking for something new to listen to, Ryan Pinder it's on, I know it was on my iTunes. I'm sure it's Spotify if you want to take a look around.
Yeah.
Brand new, oddly flexible. So there it is. Great cover art. Just 2026, so it's just out now.
That was at the JPL, and we did a little work with
Yeah.
our graphic design team.
Just an ugly photo.
I'm not sure.
I see it more of a high kick and less of a crotch shot, but other people have interpreted it differently.
But again,
It's provocative.
I get why you took that one. It's not the most flattering in some respects, but you have to be happy with that elevation.
Honestly, the altitude, amplitude,
Yeah.
excellent.
Yeah.
Very happy with it.
Straight leg.
Yeah.
Like I can't straighten my leg like that
Mm.
regardless. My hammies won't allow it. They will not allow it. So oddly flexible in stores now.
Support local artists.
It's Ryan Pinder.
CanCon.
That's right. Let's take a look at our bets of the day. Stupid. Hockey fans, tired of waiting for the end of the game to get paid, ready to move on to the next puck drop? That's why Bet365, an official partner of the NHL, has 3-goal early payout. If the team that you're riding goes up 3 goals at any point in the game, they'll pay your bet out early. Hockey moves fast, and now with 3-goal early payout, there's one less thing you have to wait around for. It's Bet365. Download the app. See what the early payout's all about. Must be 19 or older. Please play responsibly.
Built a parlay for the Jays and Brewers. There's actually a hell of an entertaining baseball game last night while the Flames were getting going against Colorado. The Jays scored 3 in the 9th, only to have Jeff Hoffman blow the save, then 3 in the 10th.
Good job, Jeff.
And Louis Varland suddenly looks like their best option to close games. Interesting matchup today. Dylan Cease has been unbelievable. He struck out 26 guys his first 3 games as a Blue Jay. He's up against Chad Patrick. Two first names. Chad Patrick. He gets crushed by lefties. He does not strike out a lot of guys. He has made 2 starts and 1 appearance out of the bullpen. So we'll take a lefty and a switch hitter to get 2 total bases. Varsho's red hot. Sanchez, he should feast off the righty, and Dylan Cease to hit 8 Ks or more. Parlay that together. 11-1.
Big game, Hunt.
Caviar tomorrow on the show when we hammer this one.
Oh, the
we
Booker.
won't be here. You'll be
That's a shame.
caviar for one, I guess.
I'll have it
I don't know if that's
delivered
good
to
for
you.
the
Yeah.
goat.
Yeah, maybe I have to
Maybe.
hold off for a week. Either way, that's my bet. Doesn't have to
right.
be yours. That is a 5:40 first pitch from the state that celebrates cheese, beer, and heavy people, Wisconsin. Drink Wisconsin, please.
Very nice. Bet365 presentation. So that's what this show is. It's everything. It's Bet365. Hockey fans, check out Bet365's 3-goal early payout. Your team goes up by 3, you get paid. It's that simple. Download the app. Must be 19 or older. Please play responsibly. We wrap it on a still Wednesday. Gosh, we
Yes.
started the show on a Wednesday. I guess it's still Wednesday.
Snowing yet, though.
Yeah.
Hurry.
You Centers of Calgary, whatever money comes in on our super chat as we're live on the YouTube, we donate on your behalf. We take all the credit to charity. $10 from
Illegal Pete's
Illegal
Outlaws.
Pete's Outlaws. What has Rick Bowness ever won?
Oh!
He did the same thing in Winnipeg before he was run out of town. If I was Zach Werenski and I knew this idiot was coming back next year, I'd request a trade.
I think he was on the staff of a couple John Cooper titles. I could be wrong, but I think he was there when they got some hardware.
He's been in the league a long time. I get because there is part of that. There'd be some guys that have been there for a while, and then Bones comes
Lindy
in
Ruff's never won.
in January or February.
Most guys have never won.
Yeah, and honestly, I understand Illegal Pete's Outlaws here, what they're trying to say, but it isn't like Bones is not a grating, hard jerk coach. This is not Bob Hartley, Mike Keenan stuff. He's beloved by most people everywhere. And so when he raises his voice about this stuff, I tend to take a side.
Whatever positive vibes there were, they gone. And somewhere Dean Evison is saying, take that, buddy.
Wasn't just me.
Take that, buddy.
It's definitely in Tampa from 13 to 18.
Might have missed it then. Might have got one.
And where'd he go?
Dallas.
Dallas. All right, Jack Jackson. Peebs, $6.99. Fellas, shout out to Ronan Seeley from Olds, playing his first game in the NHL last night with the Carolina Hurricanes.
That's a hell of a handle.
Oh, yeah.
Attaboy, Ronan.
Running.
Love it. That is the thing right about this time of year. Some guys getting in, playing their first games.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Parents flying into town to, God, kids getting in. Just excited. Parker Kelly's drunk uncle is ripping his
Oh God, that was
I
good.
think it's just a drunkle.
face paint and
Oh, that
screaming
guy's-
his head off in the locker room.
First round draft pick drunkle. That'd be
That's awesome.
love to see it.
Ronan Seeley all the way from Olds.
A 2002 Jack. Good for him.
Really?
Wow.
Tell me more.
I'm just pulling him up here.
Come on, internet.
D-Man 6'1", 192
Yeah.
from Yellowknife, but
What?
Olds Minor Hockey is where he was groomed. Came up through Red Deer Rebels, U15 AAA,
Oh.
Everett Silvertip, 2 years with the Chicago Wolves. I'll make it 4 now. Alternate captain there. And then his first ever NHL game last night in a win where Carolina rested a lot of regulars over the Isles. He's 23 years old.
Love it.
Maybe Rosie coached him up.
Maybe.
Probably.
Rosie's probably his idol.
Yeah.
Mine too.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it for today.
How about Ronan? What's his nickname? Barbarian? 2 on the nose.
Seeley, Seals.
I don't know if
Sea Bear.
Sea Bear
Ronan.
Vacation. Vacay is his nickname.
Ronan.
Sell off. Seeley, sell off. Vacation. Vacay.
We'll workshop that.
It's very on the nose. Yeah. It's right there if you're looking for it.
Hmm.
All right. Well, thank you for the super chats, and we'll do the tankathon.
That's it.
Well, that's it.
That's
yeah.
very good.
I
We
I
gotta
know.
beat the snow. Dino needs a roast.
You want to see snow? Look at this, Dino.
Coming through
I
the prairies
don't
right
know
now.
that northern Sask you're going to be fishing May long. Look at this.
Oh no.
Let's see.
It's,
Yeah.
That's
Oh!
that's where you
Those
go.
are drifts.
That's where you go vacation in the summer.
Drifts.
It does not look nice.
Is that good or bad for mosquitoes? That's all I'm interested in.
Moisture. No good.
9.5% chance the Calgary Flames have as they sit in the 4-hole of winning this whole damn thing, which is less than 10%. And then even at 10%, 10% is not
I feel like it's a 1 in 10 kind of thing.
not great.
So we'll watch the Flames here, but let's also keep an eye on Toronto because Peak Payne very close for Leafs here.
Well, we've seen the Leafs win this thing a couple
Well,
times.
I know.
So spin it, and the math will be what the math is. And the Calgary Flames.
are you, bud?
There it is.
And the Leafs.
Oh,
We could have this.
We asked.
Make it be.
We asked for the Flyers and Penguins, and we got it. We had kind of wanted the Wild in the start. We got it.
Sabres.
We wanted
got
the
it.
Senators in. Just let this happen.
Just like this. I'm fine with this.
I know
Seattle.
Pinder went with those Oiler victories in January, but he wasn't thinking straight. Told him at the time, don't put that stuff into the. Anyway, just let this happen.
Can you imagine McKenna passing to Gridden?
I mean, come on. Fire this back.
Let's go. Chicago, you've been picking high forever. Vancouver, you didn't earn it. Seattle, at least we might care about you a bit if you get a play.
Yeah, like Vancouver, there's nothing ethical about what you've been doing.
No.
There's no
Ew.
nobility there.
Rangers, screw you. You trade all your good players.
The
You're
Calgary
just a jerk.
Flames in a lost season damn near beat Colorado twice in the last week,
Ethical tank.
or at least we're close in losing to the Avalanche.
Yes.
You know, whatever.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
We deserve nice things.
You damn right. we
So
do.
get home before
We're
the snow.
good people.
Don't you know it's going to snow here, Gary?
Come on,
No
Gary.
snow.
Got a new rink for you.
Tomorrow on the show, it'll be our final game day, final helmet dawning of the season for the Calgary Flames against the LA Kings, who they are guaranteed to beat tomorrow night. It is
Feels like it.
guaranteed win night at the Dome for the Flames tomorrow.
It might take overtime, but I think
Yeah, the Flames in extra time bet is sorry, bet 365. Yeah, so we'll do
Kings may have everything to play for or nothing. We'll see, but it might not matter. The Flames at home have been pretty deadly.
Flames at home been good. Flames at home been good. Probably gonna be a home show tomorrow.
Odds are we're safety first. You know
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, don't be clogging the roads.
Safety first. So
Safety first.
enjoy the rest of your Jack. How was the show today?
Unless Pinder wins that bet, no, everybody have a
Right, yeah,
caveat,
yeah.
Then I could maybe.
You guys are great. I was off today. I'm tired.
I'm exhausted.
Jack, have a nap today.
Dealing with trolls all night on Afterburner.
Oh, tell us what's all
What
about.
happened? People in the chat are just getting a little feisty. It gets kind of crazy at night.
because they're
People
drinking.
Yeah, 'cause they're hammered.
Drinking.
Yeah.
And then I was watching the Barstool guys bowling for like 3 hours. They're doing this bowling
So
competition.
they do these trying to do the
After
impossible, like needles in the haystack, 100 threes in a row, whatever.
Holes in one.
So they're trying to bowl a perfect game. I'm like, this will never end.
yeah.
Like if you're determined to do it, there's no chance.
I don't know if it ended or not. I fell asleep with
Dude,
it on.
it's
That's
like 6 in a row is nearly impossible. Professional bowlers don't roll perfect games often.
So like, do they, as soon as I missed, they have to start again?
Yes.
yes.
That's a horrible idea.
Like you would be sick of bleeping bowling.
Yeah.
Right quick.
Yeah, they were like 6 hours in, and people were.
Oh,
Imagine how sore your shoulder would be.
Couldn't do it.
Oh my
give
lord.
them granny style between the legs.
Couldn't do it.
Well,
I'll be better tomorrow. Home show.
I thought you were fine. I mean,
Yeah.
You didn't mind babbling away at Noodles.
yeah, just jumping in. Who's gonna be the
no?
Who's going to play with Crosby?
The goaltending's been kind of the shit.
I am interested about
It's
that.
like, hey, Mark Spector, settle down over there. See you, buddies.